portal.
What's up, Beaners? Welcome back to another episode of Olla de Frijoles.
Hello.
Hey, cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. I have a plastic cup.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Nobody drank. What?
Oh.
Okay, I'm your host, Anthony. And always with me is Vicky, Karen, Donnie, and Johnny. I think I said that backwards.
You did, but it's
It's
okay.
Vicky, Donnie, Karen, and Johnny.
Yeah.
And we are the beans that make up the pot. Okay, we're jumping right into it. I have a question for you guys.
No.
No, yeah. I have a question for you guys. Who or who doesn't freeze their gancitos?
Oh my god.
That's a good topic.
I've never had I don't even know if I've ever had gancitos, to be honest.
Oh my gosh.
You have to
is
freeze
real.
them.
My mom
Yes.
didn't. My mom didn't buy them.
I always
Oh, that's sad.
like eat them frozen.
I'm not a-
I've never ate them not
I mean,
frozen.
they're good, not frozen, but frozen are the top notch.
But they're cakes.
Yeah, but they're good frozen.
They're just so much.
Everybody that I know is like, oh, están congelados de porque. Like where I used to work at Profile, they'll be like, oh, están bien congelados, cómetelo ahorita. Yeah. And everybody knows that.
I'm not a sweets person.
Me neither.
But you know what I came into my mind today? Breakfast. If you like sweets and you eat sweet stuff in the morning for breakfast, you're pretty much having dessert for breakfast.
That sounds dope.
Because if you have waffles, even if you put like fruit and syrup, that's basically like a dessert. Breakfast is pretty much an excuse to have dessert for breakfast. French toast, pancakes, waffles. I don't know how to say them. Crepes.
And that's
Crepes.
And that's why I had cheesecake for breakfast. 2 days
Yeah,
in a
Well,
row.
it depends on the person you are. Like if you're a savory, or
Yeah.
you're a sweet. I'm more of a savory.
All about the
So
oat
have you
thing.
ever
Oh,
have
yeah.
you guys ever woke up in the middle of the night and said, I'd like to have some cheesecake right now?
No.
Never.
I have
did, 'cause I had
taken
a
the
whole-
cheesecake to bed with me, and
Me too.
I've ate like throughout the night a bite. Woke up, oh, another piece. I don't know why.
Yes,
I've done that
cheesecake
with
is
some
delicious.
She's like, ooh, who put that there? Might as well eat it.
I've done that with pad thai. Like I got home really drunk. I got my pad thai, heated it up, ate some right before bed. The styrofoam box fell asleep next to me. I woke up. I was like,
Oh, was it
man.
covered up
the
in
box fell
blanket?
asleep next to you.
Yeah, the box fell asleep. He was really comfortable. He didn't
Did
want to
you
move.
cover it up to keep it warm?
Yeah, I put a blanket,
Oh,
laid it on the
nice.
pillow. Woke up, it was ready.
That's bomb though. It was like spicy and
Yeah.
salty.
Yeah,
and,
pad thai is good at any time.
Yeah.
Pad thai. is
Okay,
good.
what about? Are
No.
you a green or a red salsa person?
Red.
I think I'm green.
I'm green.
I'm red.
Both.
Yeah, I want to say I'm both, but I
Red.
usually gravitate more towards the green.
Red.
Vicky,
Red.
Vicky's both. Red.
Red, unless it's a tamal, then I like green.
I like everything tastes better when it's green. Like
Nope.
carne con chile.
Nope.
The pozole green is
Hell
my
no.
god.
I just love
Nope.
both of them equally. That I have to like if we have tacos and I have both salsas that I made, I have to
But
pour both
what
salsas
if it's
at
a
my
life or
taco.
death situation where like you can only fucking eat red?
And then it's gonna be red.
Okay, you're a red person then.
Yeah, but I love them both.
When I go
Apparently
to the
not
taco
equal.
truck and they give you the red and the green salsa, I always put both on there because I feel like whenever you go to like restaurants or like food trucks like that, sometimes they don't always make it as good as they do at home. Like there's not the same amount of effort and flavor and love. I'm missing the love.
No, La Verde, if you're talking about like a taco truck and shit like that, La Verde, like, it's so sour and it's not
It's all
bomb.
tomatillos.
I can't.
That's what I'm
It's all
saying, like, it's
tomatillos
like, I
and
need
no
the red.
chile.
That's why I feel like it's
Yeah.
not as good, so I put both.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
we're
they
talking about
kind of-
homemade, though.
homemade then green.
Well, it depends who makes it too, because I've had some shitty ones where like the onions are like in big old chunks. Like
I hate that.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know why they do it. I don't know. I don't
Blend it all
understand
together. I don't
I
want
don't like that
onion
in my
bread.
salsa verde. The big old chunky shit.
Some people put it on top and cilantro too on top, like cilantro and onion on top of the salsa. That's
Yeah.
pure
I could do
red.
the cilantro.
Yeah, me
Just
too.
the
I like
onion.
it.
I think it's the fact that they use white onion, and that's about the sharpest onion that you could eat. And I don't even like onions like that in the first place, so that shit is just unedible to me. It's just unedible. I can't eat it.
So, would you guys consider cereal a soup?
I never had that question asked. That's pretty good.
Cereal soup.
Is
No.
there? Would you consider
How the
cereal?
hell why would
I can-
the act cereal? It's in the word cereal. Why would it be soup?
Well, I mean, you can think of curry as a soup, and that has coconut milk, and some people call it like a curry soup. So why
I've
can't
never had
why can't
curry
cereal?
soup.
You've never had curry?
Yeah,
soup?
because the curry I make
What
and
the
the one we get at the restaurant, it's like
But
it's
isn't
more,
that like a
it's really
sauce that you
thin.
put on other food?
I mean, is it considered a sauce because it's so thin? It's not like a thick sauce.
I mean,
Now-
then it's salsa soup.
Are you talking about Thai, or are you talking about like
I
Indian
mean, then
curry?
in that case, you can say the same thing about salsa. I mean,
I'm just
is a
speaking
salsa-
Would you consider cereal soup whenever there's certain things that are made that are like thin liquids that is soup-like consistency that is like soup? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
am I explaining myself?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So that's why is cereal a soup?
I guess if you get technical, it's a cold soup.
Well,
Like
Yeah,
whatever.
gazpacho or something?
Because yeah, there is cold soups.
Rada, 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 rada.
Rada, rada.
Gazpacho.
I don't know. That's good. I guess it's a cold soup. I would say it's a cold soup.
Whenever Yo-Yo wants animal crackers, I always ask if he wants animal cracker soup, and I actually pour it like in a bowl with milk and like the crackers. And
Okay.
But who
That's
hasn't
Same
done that?
with
Crackers.
graham crackers.
Graham?
Yeah.
Your breast smells like
Graham
tit.
crackers.
How about
Cans of bounce that
Oreo
ass.
or not
No.
Oreo? Chocolate chip cookies.
Also, you
The Chips
really
Ahoy
can make
cookies.
cereal out of anything.
Chips Ahoy cookies. Just
you just
a
make
whole
cookie soup.
bunch of cookies
Yes.
in a bowl. Pour
Yeah.
milk. Oh, that's
Back
better
in
than
the
Cookie
day-
Crisp.
For me,
Back in the day, this is what we used to eat fucking chips
Yes,
Ahoy like
he did.
nobody's business.
but for
I
me,
get a
this
cup,
came from
Get a whole
California
stack, just
district
drop
school.
them. Pour milk in there.
And then
Get a spoon.
Yeah.
Oh, yup. Stab the shit out
Yeah,
of them. and
crush
then-
them to death.
See,
man.
we got that from that's good.
From the California school district. They would give you that fucking container of cereal, and it was always unsweetened. And they'd always give you like a packet of graham crackers. And what we would do is open that container, pour out the fucking, the sugarless cereal in the trash can, crush the graham crackers in there, get your little carton of milk, pour that bitch in there. And you had graham crackers, and everybody would do it, like all the little girls and boys, because I was one of them bitches. And we would
All the
eat
little girls.
Yes,
and
like
boys.
we would dump out our cereal, put in our graham crackers, and eat graham cracker cereal. And that was in elementary school.
Graham cracker soup.
Okay, graham
So
cracker
from this day forward,
Did he say
August.
Graham
soup.
He said graham crapper soup.
From this day forward,
Grand crapper.
from this day forward in 2021,
That's the title of the pod.
it's official. Cereal is a soup. Good one. Any more questions?
I'm gonna have to run this through
The delegate.
the Senate. I need the Senate to vote on this because.
What is it? The F? The F?
The what?
The F? No, what is it? The. Dang it. Forget it.
FDA?
Yes, the FDA.
Oh, FDA approved.
Yes, I was trying to think. I was like, the F?
The F.
What the F?
Yeah.
But you know those little orange juice cartons that they would give you for breakfast at school were really good too. Why were they so small though? Why were they like?
Because they didn't want to give us.
No. That's
Orange.
the correct portion. They actually gave you correct portions, and I know this because I used to learn. Like I learned all the food stuff. You're supposed to drink only half a cup of juice.
You're only supposed to have 2 sips of orange
Yeah,
juice.
because of all the sugar probably.
Not only that,
in
but
them.
have you had a whole glass of orange juice? You know how fast that'll run through you?
Oh, like to use the bathroom.
Hell yeah.
Whenever we had the orange tree back in California and the oranges would be like ripe and perfect and ready to go, I just get a big bowl and fill it up with oranges and then put like tahini and all that. Boy, my stomach. Ooh, I knew what I was getting myself into, but it
Dude,
was
we used to-
worth it. It was so good.
We used
You
to
was
give those
right.
shits by the bucket to my aunts and uncles because they were just falling off our tree that we had a gift.
No, what I
Or
miss
oranges.
is when your parents used to go to Oxnard and come back with buckets of fucking avocados.
Or garbanzos.
Or
The garbanzos were
Yeah.
my
No,
shit.
but these avocados were like
Yeah.
grapefruits.
They were big.
And we would just cut them in half and just slice them, like in the same tecata.
And put some
Salt, lemon, tapatio
Yeah. Ooh,
with the spoon. Bam. That shit.
that's
Oh.
good stuff
good as
right
hell.
there.
That's
one
what
of
I
those-
miss about Cali. We had so many things that were either free or didn't cost much versus here. Like the pomegranates, y'all. They're like $2 a
Yeah.
pomegranate.
My dad had a pomegranate tree.
I
Free.
don't remember that.
I think our
pomegranate?
neighbor.
Our neighbor did. And
No.
we used to pick.
I don't remember about that, but I think she had like guayabas. She had something.
Yeah,
and
the
branches-
raspberries or the blackberries.
Yeah, you just had to walk around the corner, and the tree was right there, and you could just pick them off the tree.
because
and
they
eat
were
'em.
coming off the
Yeah,
wall.
Shit, when I was in middle school, every time we get off of school, there was this one specific house because I used to walk home all the way from Northridge to when we used to live on the house on Lanark.
Okay.
On the way there was this specific house that on Roscoe that had this pomegranate tree, and the fucking tree was like right on the fucking on their block wall,
Yeah.
and
It would
it'd
hang out.
always be like a fucking bunch of us fucking like climbing the fucking wall and just I'd go
snatch it
home and just have my backpack full of fucking pomegranates in
Oh,
my
wow.
backpack.
And
Yeah.
they're delicious.
No,
We gotta pay $2 here in North
It
Carolina.
reminds me
No,
of a funny
limes
story.
were like three limes, $1 at Food Lion. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And we had a lemon tree at our house.
No, that reminds me of a funny story because when I was in Sutter, where the playground was, where the basketball courts and all that stuff was at, there was this place that was gated off. It was like a couple of classrooms, like bungalows or whatever, but it was fenced off, like nobody would go in there. And I noticed this kid. He was a real quiet kid. I can't remember his name, but I noticed he would jump the fence, climb on this tree, and get this big ass branch. And there was some type of berries that were on it, some kind of berries, and he'd jump back and sit by the fence and just eat them all day, all through nutrition and lunch. Just eat them and eat them and eat them and eat them.
Oh, you told me the story.
And then I was like, what the fuck is he eating? So me being a fat ass, I was like, I went up to him and I was like, hey man, I said, what is that? What are you eating? He's like, oh, that tree has a bunch of these berries on it. And I never seen this thing. It was like a almost like that wine bottle. It was like a fuchsia pink, like a crazy color. I never seen it in my life.
blackberries.
No, it was light, like a lighter than that, like a pink.
Oh, you're
I think I know
talking
what
about.
You're talking about. Aren't those like not edible?
Okay, and then.
It's like, pointing
So
this
then
over
he
here.
was like, here, try it. And he had like a branch, bro. He's like, try it. And I was like, they had like something inside of it too. And I was like, oh man, these are good. And he's
Oh
like,
my
yeah.
gosh.
So I sat down next to him and we're both just eating them. And we're like fucking staining my lips and everything.
How old are you?
I was in junior high.
Oh.
I had to be, what 12, 13?
13.
Maybe? So we did that day. And then the next day. And then the next day. And to a teacher, it was like the third day.
Oh my god!
Where, I mean, my fat ass couldn't jump the fence. So I was like, hey, man, go. He was
Go
like,
get us
yeah.
some more.
So he would jump, grab another branch, and then jump over. And that one of the teachers saw us, or somebody that worked at the school. We sat down and we're like, going at it like little crackheads.
You're probably hallucinating at this point.
No, I didn't feel nothing. Well, at least I didn't think I was feeling anything. So he comes up to us, he's like, hey, what are you guys doing? And we're fucking lips all pink and purple and shit. What are you guys eating? And we're like, oh, these berries that the tree is giving. He's like, what? No. He's like, you're not supposed to eat those. And we're like, huh? How many have you guys eaten? I was like, huh?
Well, counting the past 3 days,
I was-
probably like 3 pounds
we
already.
were like, what's today, Thursday? Monday? Since Monday? He was like, oh my God. He's like, no. He took us to the nurse and all that other stuff. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and they're like,
But you
observing
guys, neither you nor your friend,
No, we're fine.
and you,
No,
could,
I
you don't know what
exactly
they were?
Which ones
No.
you're talking about. I don't know what they're called, but I
And
do
they're a
remember
beautiful
getting
color.
told.
They're like a.
You're talking about the color
They
of,
almost look
of
like-
the
Kinda like
fuchsia.
that, but lighter.
A fuchsia.
They
Like
almost
a-
look like the color of radishes.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're about the size of like
Yeah,
a
they're
blueberry, like the size of a blueberry. They're great.
And I remember because I telling my dad, "Yo, those look good," and my grandma's like, "No, you can't eat those." But I was like, "Okay."
And they were juicy too. They were
I
like,
wonder why you can't eat them.
Were they
I don't know,
sweet?
I never asked.
yeah, they were sweet and like not too sweet.
I never.
Yeah, I want to know what this is.
Me too.
I don't even know how to look it up on
Yeah,
Google.
me
Like
neither.
a berry you can't eat.
California? By Sutter Middle School?
I don't know, but yeah, we ate the shit out of them for like half a week. We were eating the shit
Oh
out
my
of them.
god, that's crazy.
I'm glad y'all didn't get sick.
I think
Y'all
it was
could have
like,
died.
I think they kept us in there for like half a day. We were like sitting on how the nurse's office had like 2 or 3 beds. We're just sitting across from each other, and I was like,
We're in trouble, guys. We're in
yeah, and they were like,
trouble.
you guys okay? We're like, yeah.
They were waiting for you guys
Damn.
to have like explosive diarrhea.
Either that or like show some
Sorry.
symptoms of like being poisoned, I guess, or something.
Fucking seizures
Like a
or something.
rash.
So maybe you can eat those, and
Well,
they're just
yeah.
hating. Just don't want you to have that good baby.
When I was in
Who the
Mexicali,
fuck came up with the idea?
in Mexicali,
See these trees, you can't eat those.
some fucking kid, his name's Yemayin, that I grew up in Mexicali with. He would get the palm tree seeds. They're like these little black seeds, blacker than black, like
These are
this.
twisties.
Black, these little seeds, and they had like a just a small little tecata over them, and it was really sweet. And he was eating them, and I was like, well, he's from here. I was like, fuck, he knows what he's talking about. And también, pa dentro, we're eating them all day long.
Oh my gosh.
Until one of my uncles or somebody's like, hey, you can't fucking eat those. You know, the teeth are all black already. I was like, man, it happened again. I'm gonna start trusting these fucking people. But yeah, that's my 2 stories. The one was getting poisoned.
Well, I'll tell y'all about something that looks like it's not edible, but it is. So back in the Great Depression, people used to make you could still go outside to your front yard, and do you know? They're called dandelion. The weeds.
Yeah, you can eat
You
those.
can eat those.
Yeah.
I know that.
I did not know that, but
Yeah.
like I thought it was crazy.
How do you eat them?
You just
You
make
eat
them
'em.
in a salad, or you boil
Oh.
them. or
There's
something
another
like
there's
that.
another yerba. It's called
It's like they're weeds, but you
Yeah.
can apparently fucking ingest them.
I think it's called a crab.
I don't know what the
weed,
fuck they taste
if I'm
like.
not mistaken.
Crabgrass.
Crabgrass,
Yeah,
yeah.
crabgrass,
You can get that and crush it up and put it for like a rash or something. I mean, you can't eat
Topical
it, but
ointment.
yeah, you use that.
But, yeah, I
There's a
thought
whole
was-
book on that
was
stuff, like,
cool. She
natural
went to her
remedies.
backyard and like just pulled it out of her grass. It was like,
Yeah.
what?
You didn't see that in Ice Age?
No.
When
Maybe I
what's his
missed
name
it.
is like, ooh, a dandelion. And he fucking goes to grab it, and then a fucking rhino comes and eats it.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't
I
remember.
watched A Good Dinosaur, and in that episode, there's like a little scene there where they eat berries like that, but they actually start hallucinating. And
Oh,
That's what I was
That's
saying.
that sad movie, isn't it?
that shit. Oh, you watched it? Did you finally watch it?
The Good Dinosaur? No.
Yes.
No.
Oh,
I
cause
No.
still need to. I need to.
The best dinosaur movie is Land Before Time.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Land
Yeah.
Before Time.
It's not movie, it's movie.
Movies.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
like
well,
a
the first one
fuck
is
ton
like
of them at
14,
this point.
15.
that's
think-
how I learned English. I swear.
The Land Before Time.
I watched it over and over and over.
I
again.
love that
Oh
movie.
my god.
And then that one, the
Same
pterodactyl,
boat.
he'd be
I
like,
learned,
me no.
English
Yeah.
watching
Or no, it'd be
cartoons.
the little one.
Petrie. Peachtree? Petrie.
Petrie.
Petrie, yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, me no.
I think that was Raven
So
Simone, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
Who?
Raven Simone? Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
The little
think
green fucker.
No, Raven
Yeah.
from That's So Raven.
Yeah.
I think that was her when
She
she was
was
like
Petrie.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when she was on the Cosby Show.
And the originals?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's only originals.
I mean, I'm saying like,
The
I
first
mean,
ones,
yes.
yes.
Okay, what I mean by that is like,
Dude, when those
there's
came out, she was, like,
1,000
kid.
of those
There's
movies.
only like
the first one.
14, 15, I think.
Okay, it's a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like,
14 or
I thought like that movie was so old that like she wasn't even alive.
It came out
They're
in the
not that
90s,
old,
didn't
dude.
it?
Yeah.
Really?
And then she was
I'm
born in the
tripping.
80s, right?
Yeah.
Because she
Yeah,
started
she has
off.
to be like my age.
She started off in the Cosby Show. You know that, right?
Yes,
She
I know
was a
that.
little
I know
baby.
that. Yes.
And I think that's when they made her voice, or she voiced over.
She did really
Petrie.
good in the
Petrie.
Cosby Show. I loved her in the
Yeah,
Cosby
she was
Show.
cool.
She was
I liked her in So Raven.
Yeah, me too.
too.
That was my
Well,
show.
she has another show, House of Raven, I think it's called.
That was a good
Yeah, I
show
haven't
too.
seen it.
I think
House
it's
of
still
Raven? I
out.
thought it was Raven's home.
Whatever, same difference.
You know what I'm talking
This is
about.
that bitch's house.
Oh, she.
Yes,
oh,
That bitch's house.
Damn, Johnny.
I wish it would bring.
Oh, she was born in '85. She was actually born a year before me.
See, there you go.
She old.
You can't talk shit when you know you're
I
way
don't hear
older
nothing
than
right
me.
now. I don't know what you're talking about. What were we talking about?
Yeah.
No, I wish they'd bring iCarly back. I used to like that show. The brother used to get me. I used to love fucking watching that shit.
I liked him when he was in Drake and Josh because he had those anger issues.
He had the same vibe. Like, he was weird. Like, you remember he was a fucking popcorn attendant or whatever it was?
Who?
iCarly's brother. I can't remember his name. Spencer.
I was about to say Spencer, but I was like, that sounds wrong.
He was the attendant in the movie theater.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. I'm sorry.
That's a good show.
I was like, I don't know. I was thinking of Drake and Josh.
Because he was in there.
Oh,
He
okay.
was
That's probably why.
He's the one that had the anger issues.
Yeah. Okay. That's why.
Oh,
Oh, did you guys hear about Senor Drake?
which Drake?
Drake Bell? He is no longer Drake Bell. He is Drake Campana.
What? Making Spanish
And he's
music,
making,
y'all.
yeah.
No.
What?
He's the one that he told me this. And
I known
looked
about
it up,
this
and
for
it's
like
true.
a couple of
He's
weeks.
Hispanic?
Drake Bell.
No, he's not
No.
Hispanic.
Oh, okay.
Drake Bell lives in Mexico.
Yeah.
And he changed his name to Drake Campana.
AKA.
What
My
kind of music?
mind is blown
Spanish
Yes.
music.
now.
No,
Like,
no, I know, but like, what-
pop music. Spanish pop music.
What
Oh
the?
my God.
Have you guys listened
Yes.
to it?
Oh,
no,
yes.
I have not.
Is it good or is it?
How is it?
If we play some, you think we'll get in trouble?
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
Fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know why he's in Mexico though, right?
No, I don't
Because
know.
of some issues that he had.
Here?
Some domestic violence issues.
What?
Something like that.
Oh no.
That's why he
Hold
went
on,
over there.
dark real
I
quick.
didn't know.
They don't have the God damn.
Where does he live in Mexico? Like El DF?
Might be. I'm not really sure.
Rancho.
Yeah.
He could come out with some corridos.
Se llama
Yes.
Rancho
Bruh.
Campana.
Dios mío.
He's probably like, oh, never mind. Fuck it. It was gonna be a bad joke.
Now let's hear it.
No, no, don't make me say it. Okay. He's like, I like to hit women. Where can I go?
It
Mexicans
says
like to
Drake.
be. Mexicans like to be.
It says
Wow.
Drake Bell's
I'm
trending
going to
because he changed his name to Drake Campana, moved to Mexico, and now only writes and sings Spanish songs because he's apparently more popular there.
Did he
Yeah.
even know Spanish?
But he,
Apparently he did.
What?
Hey, honestly, he's smart. He knows where he gotta go to make his money because
Yep.
they don't want him over here.
he probably looked
You
up
do?
like, where do you not get charged for domestic violence? Mexico.
Oh my god.
Again,
I'm
Mexico.
going there.
Yeah, he
Go
was
to the
he
Rancho.
was having some type of
I did not know
issues
that.
here.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of speechless right now.
I'm kind of, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, that makes
Well,
me feel weird.
You guys are welcome for that bit of information.
I already knew, but okay.
Why didn't you go to Korea, or where is it, where they have that K-pop? You should-
K-pop?
Yeah, you should have done
Oh.
that shit.
Because
Reason why he went over there
are harder
because
to
he got
learn.
in trouble here for abusing his girlfriend.
Wow.
You know, I'm up to date on my news here. My news correspondent just
on your
hit
pop
me
culture.
Oh, nice.
Whenever,
Across
Whenever-
the way.
whenever he wants some
6
pop
feet,
culture
8 feet
news,
apart.
we'll go to Johnny. Extra, extra. Titty, 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 titty.
Pop culture
Breaking news,
news.
guys. Drake Josh is now, whatever.
Drake Campana.
Drake.
Wait, I wanted to go back to the food thing since we were talking about food earlier. What's y'all's favorite like comfort food or meal?
Oh God, I have like a
Anything that Vicky makes, because I love you. Oh,
Oh,
no, I'm just playing. No, I do love you. Though.
Oh, shit.
Comfort. Say it again. What was it?
food.
Comfort
Comfort
food.
food, like
Comfort
a
food.
food that makes you feel
Let's go around the
good.
table.
when you're
Amazing.
feeling
Wait,
What
that
makes
way.
low.
you?
Mine hands down is the chicken chipotle with white rice.
Oh, that
You-
shit is fucking
but-
bomb.
So are you
The one
telling me
my mom
that
makes?
whenever
Yeah, the
the
one
one-
my mom makes.
whenever you're feeling like shit, you tell Vicky, hey, can you make me the chicken?
I ask her all the time.
He does. That's the truth.
So every time she makes that, it's because you're feeling like shit.
No, well, just anything. No, I just love that dish. It's my favorite dish.
It's one of his
If I was
favorite
gonna
dishes.
die today, and I knew it, I'd be like, hey,
Your last
Out of the
meal?
whole thing in life, that's
Yeah,
what
it's
you would
probably
ask
my
for?
favorite dish,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck. Okay.
it's my
okay.
favorite.
Nice.
It is good. I
It's
do
really
like
good,
that.
but it's
Have
not
you
my
had it?
Hey,
favorite
when are you
at
gonna
all.
make some?
No.
Speaking of,
But I love chicken chipotle.
Whenever he asks me for
Oh, you need to try it.
no, oh my gosh,
It's life changing.
you're eating the wrong
This
kind of
dish-
chicken chipotle.
my
it's-
mom
It's
got
so
it.
easy to make.
The mom got it from literally.
I think we talked about it last time.
Yeah, it was a dinner party she was invited to.
Oh yeah. Damn, I do need to try this. 2 episodes. It's made it into
Yeah.
2 episodes. Like,
Mm-hmm.
all
For
right,
me,
Miss-
I don't fucking know. I love food so much. I
I
mean,
feel like yours is Asian-y. You cook a lot of Asian food,
probably.
right? Yeah.
Oof, I don't.
I think right now for me, my comfort food is pho. I think I'm just on a pho binge here lately.
Yeah, I
Like
love that.
whenever I go to work and then cause we have a
cold.
drive-through, we have a drive-through window at my doctor's office. But I can see out the window and it's cloudy and cold and rainy. And I'm like, ooh, I could go for some pho right now just to warm.
We were
up
just
my-
talking about that I want to make some here because
Pho's
it's gonna
really
be
good.
cold. It's gonna be cold for a while.
So what is your comfort food?
I don't know. I gotta think about it. You tell me.
But also, you tell me. But also, like,
Your comfort food is sandwiches.
No.
I don't eat sandwiches.
She's
very
not a big
often.
sandwich person.
I don't really eat them.
yeah, I'm not a big sandwich person
I
either.
am. Pho loves
What's
sandwiches.
yours?
Okay, well, when I'm having like a shitty day, usually the next morning is when I comfort myself. So I like to make coffee and a liver mush egg and cheese sandwich.
Wait a minute.
the
Say that
liver-
again?
A liver mush
Liver
egg
mush.
and cheese sandwich. But
He loves liver mush.
But I
don't buy
season
it.
my liver mush. I don't just throw it in a pan. So it's really, really good. And then I go outside. That's my comfort right there.
What do
Liver
you
mush, egg,
season
and
your liver mush with?
so I do a little. So I get a dish, like a plato, right, like a plate, and I just sprinkle in onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, cayenne, and a little bit of paprika, and then you just
Paprika.
and then you like mix it up a little bit, and you make sure it's coated on both sides, and then you get salted butter. Make sure that shit is salted butter, and
yeah, I don't buy unsalted butter.
fucking no,
I don't
Yeah,
understand. I don't understand. Everybody's like, you need to buy unsalted butter, and I'm like, but
no,
for
never.
what?
No, the fuck
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm
You
like,
gotta have
no.
a hard crisp on it. It has to be. like,
no,
fried
because
good.
liver mush is really smushy. I like to
I like
make
it when
mine
it's like
mushy.
hard.
You
like,
probably like it.
Yeah, he
well
likes
then.
it crispy.
Oh, I've never actually fried liver mush. I've
Yeah,
never
he
fried
likes it really
I always
crispy.
put
I've
it on
made
the
it
grill.
plenty of times, but me, it's like a no for me, dog.
And for those listening who don't know, liver mush is a southern food. I never
Yes.
heard of liver much until I
Till
moved to the
here.
south.
And
And
it's
I've
disgusting.
Yes.
What the hell? No.
I'm sorry.
No, aesthetically, it's unpleasing.
It sounds nasty.
No, the way
And
it
it
looks.
looks-
I
No, and it
tried
looks
it.
nasty.
For me, I
It
didn't like
tasted
it. I just,
fucking-
Just
I'm not gonna knock you for it. I'm not gonna say,
Yes.
oh my god, disgusting bitch.
Like if you like it,
But
dude,
I
that's
tried
dope.
it and it
Y'all
I tried
wasn't
it.
for me.
Mine. Okay.
Pero I
we'll
made
try-
it
we'll try
super
yours.
crispy for him and like exactly how he wanted it made because somebody told him it was amazing. And then I made it that way, like super crispy, crisp. And he was like, this is so amazing. And I was like, bet. So I tried it and I was like, no. But okay.
Like,
Like,
you like it? Here. Take
here you
mine.
go. Like,
The
just
packaging-
have
the
it all.
packaging
And
is-
I made it a few times, but I mean, it's just not for me. It's just one of those things that it's not for me.
The packaging, what it looks like, it looks terrible. I admit that.
But he
Just-
loves it.
Just imagine
He loves it. He
shit,
thinks it's amazing.
a pile of shit just in a brick form with cornmeal. That's what it looks like. But
Yeah, I
if you
don't
cook it
look
up,
Look, every time I make it, I get people to ask me to make them 2 sandwiches instead of 1.
Oh,
so
wow.
I need to make this
Yeah,
sandwich
put
for
us
you guys.
on something.
Well, Anthony already loves it to death. Like, I
But I
just
don't.
I
don't.
love it to death.
But
I
I've
mean,
never fried it.
I mean-
I've never fried it, so I don't know
We
what
need
that
to
tastes
set
like.
this on a calendar.
Everybody
We're
that's
going
southern
to-
that I know, like
Fried
here,
it.
they fry it.
Yeah,
and they're
that's
always
what-
like, you gotta fry it. And I'm like, bitch, I don't like it. But I still like, okay.
And I've never heard anybody that seasons it, but I literally have never tried it other than season. And
Season.
I like mine
That sounds
liver
better,
mush
though.
sandwich
That sounds
better
better.
than any other sandwich I've ever bought. And that's saying a lot because I've been to the Winn-Dixie Grill, I was to Shell's. Like, I like mine better than all of them.
I wanna make a fucking bacon, egg, and Gouda. That's all I wanna do.
Ooh, like the ones that make at Starbucks. Those are my favorite.
Never had it.
Bitch.
It's so
Really
good.
It's like the best, like, bougiest sandwich I've ever had.
So
like,
that's your comfort food? Because we're getting
no, because I've only had a couple bites of it.
What did
Oh,
you say?
no.
Your comfort food?
Okay, so
Yeah, my
mine
comfort
was-
food is pho, but I also want.
Oh yeah, you did say.
But I also want to add in anything really carby is also
Yes.
like a comfort. Like some mashed potatoes, like you don't eat anything else, and you just eat some really good mashed potatoes. You just feel
Ooh.
so
These
good.
two right here, when it comes to potatoes, they eat them raw. That's how much they like
I can
potatoes.
eat. If when I was a kid and mom was chopping up potatoes, I steal them off the cutting board and eat them, and she'd be like, "It's cool, it's fine."
I was telling my friend if there was like only 2 like food items I could eat for the rest of my life,
Potatoes.
it'd either have to be eggs or potatoes, just because you
No,
can do
fuck eggs.
No
Potatoes.
How could
You
you?
know what?
I love eggs.
I
just
like
thought of my
them, but I
comfort
don't
food.
love them.
What is
They're
your
alright.
comfort food?
I mean, well,
Drunken noodles.
No. Recently, you know, I really haven't had like super shitty days. But if there's a food that I can think of and it just makes me feel fucking amazing, it's my mom's fucking potato soup.
Oh,
that's
that's a
good.
good one.
Or her
So
fidel.
fucking good.
Yeah, it's like the same
Mama,
taste
hit me up.
profile
Okay.
versus cumin.
I made potato soup. If you want to come.
Yes.
And me and her are the only ones that eat it.
Yeah, I don't.
I
eat
love
potato
it
soup.
to death.
I've
And
never
fidel.
had potato soup. I feel like
It's like fidel. Think of what fidel is, and my mom makes that,
But with
Potato.
potatoes.
but instead of fidel, it's
Just potatoes. Nomás puras
But
papas.
she puts a
Do
secret
you know what
ingredient.
fidel tastes like? But her
She put-
secret ingredient
You
is
can't say it. You can't say it. You can't say it.
Yes, I
It's a
can.
secret.
Her secret
No.
ingredient.
You can't say it.
It's a
Write it
secret.
down.
It's a
Write
family
it down.
recipe.
But I already said it, so they already heard me.
No, you didn't
No,
say
you
it.
didn't.
I said it like twice.
You said fidel. Fidel's not the same
You
as
didn't
potato
say
soup.
it.
You didn't
Yeah,
say
I
it.
did say it.
Nah,
I promise
you
y'all
lit.
I did. But I promise
it
y'all
out.
I did. But anyways, even though y'all already know, guys, that I said it, but
Sorry, you gotta pay extra. There's a
Yeah.
subscription fee
So
of
whatever she said
$5.99.
is
oh
about
my
to get
god, why can't
elevated.
I here?
I'm just kidding. Now go
Yeah,
ahead.
that
You
was
can sign up to our Patreon. It's no,
And we'll give you all of our recipes.
En la olla. All the recipes of the olla. Oh yeah.
Because y'all need to
Yeah, you
try
heard me say that. I know
Yeah.
you did.
It's actually not a bad
Pero
food.
I don't know how to say
that's
it.
the
Oh,
difference
I didn't hear
between
you say that.
I totally did. And that's the difference between
Oh yeah, I knew that.
fidel
Did
and
you
the
say it? I
papa.
didn't hear you say it.
no.
She
I
did.
add a lot of that
she
to
did.
anything.
Me too.
I fucking love it.
I add that to the fidel. My mom
Anything.
doesn't, but I do. So
Sometimes
both
I
of my
don't
sopas
know.
have that in it, and it has a lot of it in there. So
I just wanted to mention, take the time out. How good is that new fucking logo that Donnie made? That shit is
It's lit.
awesome.
Oh, for all of
It's
y'all
like-
it's
that,
beautiful.
that don't know what we're talking about, you'll find out whenever you listen
Start
to
the.
Yeah, you listen to
us
the
on
new
Thank you,
YouTube
Danny,
channel.
for being the
That logo.
graphic designer that you
Yeah.
are.
yeah.
You went to college for.
So anybody that needs some graphic design or anything, hit up Danisaurr.
Starting rates $5,000.
I don't know. I guess if we're talking about like comfort food right now, like right now in the point of time right now, because I love so much comfort food, it's dumb. But I think right now I'm just really into my Jamaican. Like my jerk chicken with the rice and peas and the plantains.
Yeah.
Like that's super comforting for me because of the spiciness, the coconut milk, the fucking plantains. Come on.
Plátanos are good. Just with
I just
crema.
love them.
Oh, yeah.
I fry them with butter.
You gotta try your coconut.
So that's
rice and
gonna be
peas,
me.
though. Have you tried it? You guys tried it.
You never had my Jamaican food?
Every time we
Girl.
make jerk chicken, she makes a coconut rice with beans.
Just for like a week straight, come to Vicky's house for dinner.
I feel bad when she feeds my kid pizza, bruh.
Why?
Why?
I feed everybody.
That's what we do in this house.
That's
we
what
like
I
to
do.
feed people.
I know.
That's literally
I'm
what
just
I
not
do.
used to going to people's houses and getting fed. That is just, I don't know.
Why?
That's what I do.
We told Donnie to come for lunch, and this would have come for lunch and dinner all the time. They
Johnny
go.
has literally came for lunch
When I'm
working
close by. Yep.
when he's close by, like during the day.
Donnie would come over every now and again, be like, "What do you guys have left over?"
Yeah. It happens. It's what I do.
Oh,
I mean,
we
I'm
need to-
cooking anyways.
Yeah, we need to start having more food.
No,
You guys want to
definitely.
Anyway.
go for another question, or you guys got a question on your own?
Vicky has a question.
I have a thing I wanted to talk about.
Oh,
Can
before
we
we
take a quick break?
quick break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick pee break,
Alright.
and we'll be
All
right
right.
back. Welcome back, Beaners. We're here back with the olla de frijoles. Okay, here's a new little segment we're trying to do. It's called Karen's Corner.
Karen's Corner.
And she's just going to talk about the topics that she likes to talk about. And here it goes.
Yeah, that's me. Do y'all have any New Year's resolutions, first of all? Do y'all? Do y'all believe in, okay, first of all, do y'all believe in New Year's resolutions? Yes or no?
I'll go first. Yes. But every time I make a New Year's resolution, it lasts about 2 hours.
Okay. What about you?
No, I don't believe in them.
What about you?
I do and I don't, because even when I try to make one, it never lasts.
What about you?
Sorry. I'm baking. So last year I made a New Year's resolution which I did not accomplish. So I decided this year not
to make one.
Not to say it out loud. If I have any goals I want to accomplish, I'm just gonna keep it to myself
And then throw them in our face.
yeah.
Well, the reason I asked that is because I don't actually believe in New Year's resolutions either. Because I feel like change is literally a decision. It does not have anything to do with a date. It's just another day. But anyway, I wanted to get that question out of the way because I try to focus on a lot of self-care for myself. Like, that's always kind of like part of my New Year's resolution. Like, you know, we always try to love ourselves a little more. Try to keep our peace in this chaotic world. And I just want to share a little, I guess, advice on what I found to help balance your happy chemicals. So, you know, in the brain, there's a lot of chemicals going on, and you always hear people having anxiety and depression and just having a really hard time dealing with their daily life, and it shouldn't be like that. So the 4 happy chemicals are serotonin, dopamine, endorphin, and oxytocin. And I'm just going to share a couple of like ways you can get them started because it's important that you get them started. So serotonin, you can practice focusing. The way you practice focusing is maybe you can meditate. Nature and sun exposure to me work better. Like I said earlier when we were talking about the comfort food, I like having my breakfast outside. It really makes a difference. I feel like such a much calm, like easygoing person when I do that. So yeah, definitely try to get some sun, go outside, see nature. Dopamine is when you celebrate the wins. It's like that instant happiness. When you eat food, you release dopamine. So, you know, eat good food, try to take care of yourself, try to complete the tasks that you set yourself to do. If you like tell yourself you're going to do laundry that day and you do it, you know, you feel good about it, that's dopamine release. Endorphin is another chemical. Endorphin, usually I try to exercise or take a walk or something, but you can do it's one of those chemicals that gets released if you physically do something, like if you volunteer or if you like literally laugh out loud, it like releases endorphin. Or if you watch a good movie.
Oh, my bad.
Oxytocin is the last one.
Oh shit, I got excited about that last one.
Oxytocin
Years
is the
of
most
abuse.
like
Years of abuse.
I feel like it's the easiest one. If you give somebody a compliment, it releases oxytocin. Or if you touch somebody. This is where, did y'all guys know that you need 8 hugs a day to be a happy person? So, I know it's COVID season and shit,
No, hold on.
But you can hug your family member. 8
You
hugs
could, what
a day.
about 8 elbow bumps a day?
Yes. 8 hugs a day.
A day?
Yes, that is a scientific, like, somebody researched this shit. 8
Yeah.
hugs a day is how much
that
you
works
need.
For
It's releasing oxytocin, which is one of the 4 happy chemicals in your brain.
But what does that help for?
It helps
Just to
with
make you
depression
happy?
and stuff like that. Yes. Did you? Because
Johnny's like,
no, hold on.
I used to go down to that dude called Mark. He used to give me all the
Hell yeah. Homie, shit.
all the oxys I needed.
Yep. I got a lot of that.
well, okay. Another interesting fact. I'm sorry if I get off topic. Did you know that all the drugs that you can possibly take, the only reason you feel any kind of effect is because you have the receptors in your body already in there. Like.
So basically, every drug that I took just enhanced
No,
my
Yes.
receptors.
Yes.
it makes it release. Like it makes those chemicals release
Yeah.
when they're not supposed to. Like you just feel, you feel
Extremely
great.
good.
You feel great. Like the one that makes you feel good.
Yeah.
That
All
pill
the-
or that whatever it was, it makes it release like, all the
Bolsita.
time. But you burn those receptors though. The more drugs you take and all that.
Yeah, and
Okay.
another thing.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I beg to differ because all the drugs I did not burn any of those receptors. Because I'm still happy. I am pain free.
No, yeah, but listen, it burns the receptors, and when your body's supposed to do it on its own, it's hard for it to do it
On its
because
own.
yeah, on its own because you were so used to taking.
Oh, it's like you build a tolerance.
I guess kind of.
Yeah.
That also happens with depression, though. Depression is literally simply like you don't release enough, and you have to physically make it release these chemicals, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
if you have depression, this is what you need to do: go exercise, go see the sun, go give a compliment, go give a hug. Like randomly, when I was really bad at depression, I'd randomly call somebody and be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Are you at work? Yeah, I'm at work. Hey, I'm driving by Cookout. You want some food?" And like, just drop it off. Just do something nice that day,
Oh.
and it releases a chemical, and it really works because, I mean, I'm much better than I was before. So yeah, a lot of people having problems with like depression and stuff.
Damn,
But the
I'm
reason,
start selling my hugs.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Have you seen that one? There's like I think it was like a post of some sort. It was like somebody holding a poster, free hug, and people actually went and gave this person a hug.
Shit, I'm
It
gonna
was
sell mine
pre-COVID.
two for
Pre-COVID,
$5.
yes, pre-COVID, back in the day, you know. But it's important that you release these chemicals because if you don't release them later on in life, those receptors, they kind of like deteriorate,
Yeah.
and you can get like
More.
Parkinson's disease and
More.
stuff like that.
Give me more hugs.
So that's why they're important.
Coming up, coming up.
I agree because whenever you're talking about completing a task, like a couple months ago, I was telling my friend from work, I was like, I just want to do something, you know, just to make me feel better. So I told her, I was like, what I'm trying to do now is when I get home, instead of going like straight to bed and like watching Netflix or whatever, I just want to do one thing. Like it might be like doing laundry, or it might be like cleaning off my desk. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, cleaning my whole room. I just want to do like one thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like, wow, I accomplished something besides work, but like going home and doing just even one thing, like, oh, I have a pair of shoes that I know are dirty, even though I have probably like two more that are dirty. But if I just get one task out of the way, like even just cleaning the mirror, and then I just like felt better about that. It was something like so simple.
Yeah.
Like it didn't have to be like a whole thing of like if you had like a whole list of chores, you could just pick one thing off your list, and then you have more days out of the week to accomplish that. And at the end of the week, you'll have like a clean house, clean room, clean whatever.
Yeah.
Now, can I ask you something? How did it make you feel when you finished our amazing logo for our pod?
I felt so
Hell yeah.
good. Because Anthony had been asking me about it for like weeks, but there was a lot of things holding me back. For one, like the technology. I hadn't done graphic design in a long time, and it was just like, but one thing for me that is always an issue is like making that first step. Like that getting started is always like what I dread, why I put things off for so long. So finally, like...
So you're a procrastinator.
Yeah, I'm a procrastinator.
I'm sorry,
A procrastinator.
what? Okay.
You know what I meant. Fucker.
Yeah, a procrastinator.
A procrastinator.
What?
I heard grass somewhere in that.
Yeah,
Pro
the
grass was a
procrastinator.
fucking landscaper
a
now?
fucking procrastinator.
Hey,
What?
excuse me. Donnie is no pro ass or nothing.
No.
Okay.
You know what I meant.
I support a nice booty. I'm pro ass.
I'm pro ass too.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, let's get into that topic.
No, but lately here, like once this like winter fall hit, I just wanted to be home more because it's for one it's cold and it gets dark, so I don't want to be out. I don't know, it just made me more lazy. But since I've been staying home more, I did realize that I wasn't doing anything productive. Not to say I really was doing anything productive beforehand, but I was being more social. So now I was being unproductive and unsocial. So I do feel like I was kind of in a funk. So I don't know, I don't know what got into me, but I was like, I just need to do something. And this was one of those things that had been on my list because I had been wanting to make the logo. And I finally like researched a free software that you can create logos, and I just did it. And I spent all day today. My wrist hurt at the end of the day, but I was really happy that I did it.
Yeah, I loved
It
it.
turned out
It was
amazing.
beautiful.
But you needed my push. Hey, make it.
No, because you hadn't pushed. I mean, every now and again you do say, but
She said,
It's
I
not
don't need
like-
no man.
it's not like you were on my back about it.
Well,
You weren't.
Yeah, because I'll break it.
oh my gosh. Well, yeah, she just gave a perfect example of why you should have like a little task list. And that doesn't mean that you have to get everything done on the task list, because that just means you're going to get stressed out. But like, have choices. You know, sometimes I sit there and I have like time, and it's almost like I have too many options of things I can do. And it's almost like I can't pick one, and now I'm stressed. So just, you know, writing them down and being able to look at them and, okay, this sounds like I'm going to do this.
Does it seem like it's almost like a chore list? That shit that you have to do?
No, because I'm the
When
kind
you
of
like,
person...
I mean, I'm saying like when you make a list of so many things and you're like, you look at that
No.
list and you're like,
To me, it doesn't feel like that because I have random.
So
things.
don't look at it as a chore.
No, just look at it as, okay, my brain is blank, so this is not blank. You know,
like, oh, you know what?
pick
I'm not doing
something.
nothing right now.
But
Let me
I'm not
do
the
this.
kind of person that can just sit there and watch TV. Like, I can't.
Me.
I can't.
Yeah, I
Only
can.
when I'm sick, I can watch like a series. Other than that, I can't watch TV.
How do you think I keep
I'm a
up on all
crafty
current
person.
events?
I don't know. But
And you
anyway,
are. You're very artsy, very crafty.
that's my 2 cents of the day. And now I have a fun fact. And you know my fun facts have lately been about the stars and shit. So yesterday, January 2nd, we were Earth, the planet Earth. We were as close to the sun as we're gonna get all year. And it's kind of ironic because it's cold as shit, right? It's been a little winter over here in North Carolina. But the temperature only has to do with the amount of light per day that we get, not how close we are to the sun. But yeah, yesterday we were as close to the sun as we're gonna get, and we can see a lot of constellations today. If anybody wants to go outside and look around, I saw.
I think it's cloudy outside.
No, it wasn't. I saw a couple of constellations today.
So then for people that are like in summertime right now, was today their hottest day of the year?
I don't know,
That's really cool.
I feel
but
like it had to be. If today was our coldest day and we're winter, so if they're in summertime
Yeah.
and we're really close to the sun right now, then it had to have been because
Well-
they have more light exposure and
they
we're
do
closer
have
to the
light.
sun.
So Australia must have had a really good weather
Wait.
today.
I know that I'm gonna sound stupid. So we're opposites on seasons too, on different sides of the world.
Australia.
I think above the way I think it works, I'm not too sure, but above the equator and below the equator are
different.
opposites.
Yeah, because it's the way that
I think.
Earth is on an axis.
Oh wow!
It's
I
kind of
learned
cool, right?
something. I
Yeah,
get
the
what you
Earth
mean.
doesn't sit
I didn't
straight
know
up.
that.
It
I
sits
thought
at
it was
an
cold.
angle.
It's cold everywhere.
No,
No, because right now, like in Mexico, like it's supposed to be warm, you know, and shit like that. Like,
No, that's correct. What she said.
above the equator and below.
Yes.
Yeah.
well,
So,
thank you.
yeah.
I learned
that's
stuff
my,
in school.
That's my fun facts of the day
Well,
and my
good
little,
job. That was great.
spiritual
Everybody-
corner.
Oh, wait. But adding on,
Oh,
something really good to do is to make your bed in the morning.
Yes, it is.
Because something I don't know, I didn't do my deep dive research, but something about making your bed in the morning when you come home after a long day and you go into your room and your bed is made, just something about that feels so right. And I never make my bed, but I want to start doing that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So anyway, thank you for coming to Karen's Corner.
Karen's corner.
Karen's corner. A.
Okay, we're gonna have another segment which is Chela Topics. Chela Topics. And it was like last episode. It's just a bunch of questions that we have. And let's see what kind of answers we come up with. First question. You want to read them off? You want to read them off?
No, you
I thought you had already picked one.
Yeah.
I
got it right
did.
here.
Oh.
I hope it's that one.
Oh my.
First question. If you could live in the house from any movie, which would you choose?
Oh man.
Oh,
I'm
that's a
drawing a
hard one.
blank. There's so many.
That's
Everything-
why I wanted you guys to read it prior to the break.
I still would have
So you
had a
guys
big
could've
brain fart.
Think, thunk. So you guys could have thunk. I said y'all could have think. Y'all could have thunk about it.
Thunk.
Okay,
Don't get-
I
don't-
have my cancer already.
Okay, spit it up.
Okay, so take yourselves to the movie Forrest Gump. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
His house, his mama's house.
His mama's house is in the middle of like nowhere,
Yeah.
and everything is so peaceful. And
Oh,
there's
like a country
birds.
Yeah, the big old like plantation house.
Yes. Yeah, that's where the fuck I want to live in.
That's
Yeah.
a
I
good
can
one.
see you, yeah, because you're
That's
so
totally
like,
me.
in tune with nature. You would do good with one of those big country houses with one of those wrap around porches.
Yeah.
That's all you.
That's totally me. I'd get a horse too.
Okay.
Okay, that's mine. Did you hear the question, Johnny?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
But I did not hear the house
my
you were talking
answer.
about.
Oh, my answer. I said
No,
Forrest.
Forrest Gump. His
Okay,
mama's house,
yeah.
that big old plantation house.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's me. That's totally me.
Who's next?
Anybody?
Anybody
You got
else
one?
have
There's this
an idea?
movie I'm thinking of, but I don't remember it that well. I think it's a Jack Black movie, and he's in a house. It's like magic.
The clock.
Yeah.
The clock. The
No,
what is it called? The clock
within the walls.
within the walls.
Yeah,
The
I think-
house with clocks in the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. You knew what I meant.
And I think like something, I don't know, I'm all into like that sci-fi, like magic.
Go,
What do you-
keep going.
What'd you say?
Our producer is sending Johnny questions and answers.
No, he is not.
Okay,
Got a
keep
little
going.
mic in your ear, you cheating?
Yeah.
He's like SpongeBob and fucking when you're doing the driving test.
He's like big toe.
He's like, Patrick, you gotta start the motor. He's like, "Ooh,
No, it's SpongeBob the one that's
Oh,
driving.
yeah, it is, it
And
is, it is.
Patrick's the one that's like big toe.
And he rips the
It's
shoe.
true.
And he's like, that motherfucker had a hammer toe.
My lord.
No.
Anyway, go back to the movie.
So Johnny SpongeBob and fucking our producer is Patrick.
Wow, you guys are in cahoots.
I can see your
There is no
antenna.
cahoots.
There's definite cahoots.
He's hiding
but
his
it's
antenna
okay.
through his
There
man
is
bun.
no cahoots, people.
Anyways, continue.
But yeah, I think it'd be cool to live like in a magical house where there's like secret passageways and things to get through. It'd be something like that. Because I know there's movies like that where it's thrillers and they have like secret passageways, but that stuff is scary. I want to live somewhere fun.
Yeah.
Not where I know
scary.
like I might die because there's a
Yeah,
killer
for real.
or something.
Like that.
Hmm.
All right.
Did you think of one?
Not yet.
You picked the
thinking.
question.
That's
you
what I was
should've-
about to
I
say.
know, but I don't know.
You had the most
because-
time to think about it than all of
What
us.
about you?
See, I was thinking about it. And if we're talking about, like, just, are we talking about just the house or just, like,
Yeah,
the
just
whole,
the house.
the whole ambiance
Yeah,
in general?
yeah. Like the whole.
Well, for me,
went
then,
on
it
and-
would be the mansion from the Great Gatsby movie.
I haven't seen that
my
movie.
goodness.
I haven't seen that movie. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
That is
You haven't seen the Gatsby
Great
movie?
Gatsby.
No.
Oh, no. Leonardo DiCaprio. Come on now.
Yes,
He's-
and that
he's-
would be me. I would
he's to
be
die for.
Leonardo
He's
DiCaprio.
to die for.
Minus the getting shot in his pool at the end. No, I'm good. Oh, shit.
Spoiler
I'm-
alert. No, it's okay.
God damn it.
I'm not one of those people. I'll ask you. I'll be like, what happens? And
I'm like,
then
you sure you want to know?
yeah.
Yes.
No, I
No.
say yes.
Wait,
I
no.
say yes all the time. But when I say no, it's because there's other people around. But I don't care about spoilers. I still get the
I want to
same.
know.
I still get
Have
the
you-
same
okay,
excitement
Have
and
you
joy.
ever watched the movie and like, shit, what happens?
Yeah.
You start googling
I
what
do
happens.
that, and I'm
like,
no, I do that, and then I watch
like
it.
when it's like a thriller or suspenseful movie, like you want to know what the fuck is gonna happen.
No.
So it doesn't
I have to find the
Yeah.
whole plot out, read it
Yeah.
in its entirety, and then still watch it.
Yeah, I gotta mentally prepare in case of
Yeah.
something. And then when I watch it, I still might end up crying
I
because
do
then
Yeah.
I still I see how
Yeah.
I know it happens, but I see how it goes down, and I'm like,
Yep.
my heart just
Yeah.
can't take it.
It's like from the last, not last episode, but one of the episodes we were talking about movies that made you cry, and the no instructions needed.
Yeah.
She googled the ending. I already said it.
I sure
She
did.
googled the ending, and then I was like, and I look over, and she's just staring at me like, then I was like, that's fucked up, man.
I wasn't gonna cry anyways.
Yeah, you were.
Nah,
I
wasn't.
cried. My parents cried.
To that
Everybody
movie,
cried.
I did. So that
Yeah.
movie, I didn't. I'm sorry, but that was
No,
sad.
did
I
you
did.
It was
Your house?
fucked up.
Yeah.
Did you think of your house?
I mean, I've been thinking about my house, y'all, but like,
Can it be
I mean,
like Johnny was saying something that also came into my mind, and don't make any jokes, even though I know you are. But would it also not be really cool to live at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory?
Technically, I believe that was his house, so
Yeah, he lived there.
he lived there. Oh wait, Oompa Loompas.
Yeah, Donnie, you already worked there for 12 hours a day.
Why
And you
just-
would have turned around and fucking
I'm
lived
done.
there?
Yeah, I would go back and I'd say.
Jesus Christ, you're a hard worker. Yeah, you're real
I mean, you
Mexican.
can't really use that as an answer because you already live there.
Yeah, you already spend half your day there.
You guys.
Why do you think I work there? Because I love it. And I don't even like sweets like that.
Yep, that's not even.
But I do like dancing and
It's
making
just the
funny
whole
faces.
that first scene where they like right before they see the chocolate lake, and then everything it just looks like an outdoor park or whatever,
Yeah.
even though it's inside,
Yeah.
and everything is edible.
yeah.
And it looks just so cool.
Yeah.
My favorite part of that movie is when that fat kid, he's like, hurry up, I'm starving. Nobody could have opened the door quick enough. He was like, calm down, Augustus. I'll save some room for later. No, his dad eats the fucking microphone. He's like, what do you think about it? He's like, "Hum," and he chews the microphone. Anyways, that's funny. So, I've been thinking about my house. I think I would like to live in the McAllister's house.
What's that?
The McAllisters.
From Home
The-
Alone.
the
Home Alone.
Oh my god! That's who I was gonna pick.
Nuh-uh.
Nah,
Dead
you
ass.
lying.
For real?
Not fucking.
That's why y'all married.
No, I feel, bro, it's so many
Like-
times that we think of the same fucking thing, and it's
That's
it's
so
crazy.
fucking weird. Like that shit's so weird. Cause I was like, what about the Home Alone house? Like I was dead ass gonna say that.
But you didn't say it, so it's not true.
No, it's true.
It's true.
In my heart.
Anthony's like, I feel the connection right
Yeah.
now.
No, because it's dead ass true. Like I swear
When
to
she
you
high-fived
guys,
me, I felt the connection.
that's what I was gonna pick.
Can I say even something weirder? I swear to God, I already knew y'all were gonna say the Home Alone.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I don't know what's going on
Damn.
today, but
Can
I
say
swear to
something
God, I
weirder?
was just thinking Home Alone.
Can I say
Home Alone,
something
Home Alone.
even weirder? I think you guys came up with that because we were talking about Macaulay Culkin earlier.
No.
Probably.
Oh, you set me
bitch.
up. You set me up.
Probably.
I wasn't here for that.
You weren't. That's probably why the fuck that shit was in my brain and the
You set
whole
me up.
fucking.
He set me up.
that's cool though.
No, that's a cool ass house.
I
to
like
live
it though. It is a elegant.
It was a
house.
beautiful house, and that's why I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking about it. But I think Johnny dead ass put that shit in my brain, and he probably did.
I like the.
in. It's like that
neighborhood.
movie. Now you see me, now you don't. Remember how they charged people? Not charged people. They what's it called? They would trigger them with like a number. They would see their number without them noticing, like in their subconscious, like number 53 or whatever.
Oh, subliminal messaging?
Yes,
Yeah.
I feel like Johnny
Like,
did
people
that
will walk by
tonight.
with jerseys that said 53, and then it goes
Yeah.
back in your brain, and then they charged them, and it was like purposely the bill was like 53, and then just all day that number kept coming up, and then when he made a bet, he was like, you know, who do you think? I can't remember how the movie goes, but he's like, pick a player out
It's
there
like pick a number
from
you know,
a
from
football
this to
player.
this, and then that number would be like 53.
Yeah, since he saw it so many times, he
Yeah.
was like, I choose number 53, and he was like, I knew you were gonna say that or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they prep them. They there's a word for it. A lot of con artists use that shit.
Subliminal messaging.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of angel numbers?
No.
It's like
Squeeze me.
angel numbers. So it'll be the same. It'll be like 222, 111, 333, 444, 555, and so on and so on.
Huh?
Yeah, it has to, it's the same
You
three
just broke his
numbers.
brain.
That could be any number.
But it's like you come across the same sequence of numbers, like 111, 222,
I have a friend who came to my house because he got so paranoid because he kept seeing that shit. It was like 333, 222, and he was just like losing his
Yeah,
mind.
it's called
What the
angel
fuck does that
numbers,
have-
and each sequence of numbers, like you'll see it throughout the day, or like I don't know exactly how it works. I only did like I only do light research on these things. I don't go deep into it. But angel numbers, it's the same sequence of numbers. You see them throughout the day. I guess you can see them throughout the week. Like I said, I don't know. But each sequence of numbers means something. So it could be like 111, and this is not exactly right. I'm just 111 could mean like, oh, you're gonna come across money. 222 could mean like something in your life is about to change. And that's not exactly what those mean, but that's what
You're just giving an example.
yeah, like, you know.
His number was 777, and it meant that you needed to make a decision, a spiritual decision.
Yeah, something.
Some
Yeah,
shit.
it's like that.
Well, that
Gosh.
reminds me of that movie, the old Jim Carrey. What's it called? The Number 13.
That's what they were
Right?
called.
You guys ever seen that movie?
Like,
It wasn't 13.
Wow,
I think it was like 43. No,
No, it's
13?
13.
13.
That number
No, I've
is
never
like
I don't know, but it was
13?
yeah, the number 13 is like it's in everything. It's in that's why the Freemasons it's such a high number for them because somebody research it right now, please. It adds into everything. Like there's 13. I sound like a dumbass right now, but look.
Are you talking about like quantum physics?
No. Well, it adds into a lot of things. Like you can like my. You gotta watch the movie.
you gotta watch the movie. I
Is
can't
it-
explain it.
It was
It's called
23.
13.
23.
Oh, yeah, it was
Number
23.
Or 13.
It's the number
23.
23.
Okay, it might be 23.
Okay.
But like, he would get his name, and it's like, okay, like,
Oh.
let's say Anthony. They add the numbers.
Like, A is the first letter of the alphabet, N is whatever number of the alphabet, and then you, like, add shit
But he
up
goes
and
crazy. Like he's
subtract.
not crazy, but he wrote this book, and like the number like took over his whole life, and he was writing it on the walls, on himself,
And it was
everything.
it was coincidences that he kept coming across the number 23.
But they were legit though. Like they're real coincidences. Like it's like
They're not
gotta watch
really
the movie.
coincidences though.
no, yeah, because there's a divine number, and I don't know if it's 23 or 13 that I'm thinking of.
I was gonna say something. Okay, if you take what you just said about converting numbers into the alphabet, and if you put it into like the quantum theory, you know, if you take your human DNA, the first letters literally say God within body. If you translate it, like if you translate your DNA into words, that's literally what it spells out.
Shit,
Isn't that shit crazy?
that's fucking nuts.
Who
Yeah.
said this?
Science.
Science, bruh.
Science said it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I get that. I need to watch that movie though. It's called 23.
The number 23.
23.
With Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. I need to
Did
watch
you pick a different house, or are you still on?
No,
She
that
said
was
the
my
whole
house.
This
Okay.
is why they
Next
married.
question.
Next,
That was legit
Next
my house.
question.
They're both gonna live in the Home Alone house together,
next question.
and they're gonna be pulling.
Is a Home Alone.
Say
Melina's gonna be Macaulay Culkin. Except she's not gonna have to fight anybody else. She's gonna have plenty of rooms to
what? Yeah.
sleep in.
Okay. Yeah.
Angel's gonna be the one pulling the pranks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
With all his Nerf guns.
Yeah. He got 2 more today, y'all.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
He has a whole army
He
pulling
really does. He really fucking does.
He's like, Buzz, I can see your girlfriend. Wolf.
I don't get that reference.
From Home Alone.
I don't get it either.
When he-
So.
When
You
he
guys never
goes,
watched Home
he
Alone?
goes into his brother's when after everybody's gone.
Oh.
He's in his brother's room trying to get some money to get his
Yes, and
stash.
se cae la cosa.
La foto de Buzz's girlfriend, and she's like,
And the
Buzz,
No,
your
not the
girlfriend,
boobs.
woof.
It's just her face, but
Yeah.
she's like cheesing and she has braces.
She looks
And like, she's all chubby. And,
Yeah, she ugly.
Okay, next question.
Oh.
Next question, chat out topics. What's on your bucket list? Ooh.
Oof.
My bucket list for 2021, if I can get my ass there. Alaska.
Hold on, time out.
Alaska. Why? Because I'm gonna see the Northern Lights before I die, and I don't know if I'm gonna die tomorrow. So I'm gonna make this shit happen this year. The idea came to me last year, but it's gonna happen this year. I'm going to fucking Alaska. I'm going. It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be
Alaska.
cold. Yeah.
Not if you go in the summer.
Well, I just want to see the Northern Lights. I don't care if I gotta be out there in the middle of winter, but I'm gonna.
But I think the Northern Lights only happen a certain time of the year.
Yeah, I need to see when the heck they happen. You know, I think maybe like a month ago, if you went up to the mountains, like Grandfather Mountain, like really, really high, you could actually see them.
No way.
Here in North Carolina. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's just, it depends on the wind and the air pressure and shit. Because that's where they even come from. But anyway, yes, that's in my bucket list. Who else wants
Donnie?
to share?
On my bucket list is to get one of those old Volkswagen vans. And that's a Scooby-Doo van. Yeah, the Scooby-Doo van. And I want to turn it into like RV type where you like drive and then like the seating.
You want to
can-
turn it into like a
can
little
sleep
mini,
it.
like an RV.
Yeah, like a little
mini
mini
RV.
body right now.
And I've
That's pretty
been
dope.
wanting a Volkswagen van for the longest. I talk about it
Since I can remember.
Yeah, and it's funny because whenever me and my dad were talking about my first car, I told him I wanted one of the original Volkswagen, the Bugs.
Oh, the punch button.
And the only reason why I told him not to get me one was because he told me it didn't have AC or heat in them just because they're so old. So I was
Yeah.
like, never mind, I just want a regular car then. But I want a Volkswagen van. I want to recreate it into like a mini RV type situation. And I want to do like a whole cross-country road trip where I kind of do like a little circle on the United States and visit all sorts of different places and just kind of like live in the van for...
Well, you have
A lot of
a
people
partner
do
in
that.
crime
Yeah.
like right beside you, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm down to invest in this van. Let's do it.
I think that would be...
Let's do it.
Anyone who... As many people I can
Hey.
fit, we can all go.
I can do all that work in your van.
Oh yeah,
Well, yeah.
we'll just pay.
Help me with the work and
Hey,
I'm
then...
gonna
I've
ship
seen-
the kids
hey.
to grandma's and
I've
let's
seen,
do it.
I've seen a lot
my
of
kids,
people
no,
do
I'm
that
just
to
kidding.
like that. Not those in particular, but
Yeah, I
Like
kind
other-
of feel like at this
But
point,
I'm
just
not
any
yet.
kind of van. I've even seen them doing in like
bus.
the
Melina
like the
already
van.
got
You
it.
used to have that blue van.
Yeah.
One of those. They've even done it to one of those vans.
Oh my god, your petter van? I'm not saying that you're a petter, but like that's what they were called.
No, you
They were,
had
like,
a
weirdo-
Astro van,
Weirdo vans.
Aerostar.
Aerostar.
Yeah,
The
those
Petter
are like
vans are
weirdo
like
vans.
the Eco line.
Oh, those are two though. All of those vans
No.
are weird.
Dad's van.
Oh
It's
yes,
current.
that's
It's
on right
current.
now.
Yeah.
I think about that all the time.
That's a
I'm like, oh my
2020.
god.
That's a 2021 petter van.
I hope I'm always like, God, I hope no one thinks he's like a freaking pedo in that
No,
van.
there's a lot of people that use those for work.
Yeah,
All-
around here,
painters,
yeah.
Painters use those.
Oh, yeah,
fucking
those-
for-
I just
Painter
feel like he
van.
needs to put something on it, like
Put a
advertise
smiley.
like
himself.
I'm not a pedo.
No, but
just like,
advertise
just, you know,
himself,
like-
like put his
Like-
name, like
Yeah.
Vicente and Tile, and like put his phone number or
Yeah.
something, so
Like
it looks
Put
more
his
legit.
car note.
A sticker that says "Free Dulces."
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Damn.
fucked up.
You want some chicken?
I can't remember the name, but back in the
I got some chicken. Oh, what's that good? The guy's name from fucking Family Guy. The creepy the pet.
Yeah, I know who you're
Herbert.
talking about.
Yeah, Herbert.
And he has
Yeah.
that dog whose
Yeah.
back legs don't
Yeah.
work.
He drags
Every time
himself.
he talks with like a whistle behind it, and he's a
fucking-
pervert.
He's always going after.
Yeah, yeah.
He's always going after Chris.
And Chris is so clueless.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
I cannot remember.
You want some chicken?
I literally can't.
And then he'll scatter them on the floor. And he's like picking them up, and he throws the rest like in the van.
And then Chris is like, what? No way. Heck yeah. Free candy.
Anyway,
Uh,
Oh my.
who said who's left with the?
Y'all
You.
three?
Yeah, y'all three.
Oh,
you guys can go if you want.
do you know anything?
You go
Bucket
first.
list.
Bucket list. It's not really. something I want to do per se. I just wish I can live long enough to see my kids like do well on their own. Like just have like, where they don't need me. You know what I'm saying?
Independent.
Yeah. That's what I would like to see.
That's every parent's.
Yeah.
For
I
me,
feel
like you need to come up with a different. That's not a. No.
No,
I
my
feel like I
bucket
don't
list,
accept
dude.
that.
I really, you know this. I mean, I have you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I have like 1,000 things on my bucket list. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay,
But,
well
like,
then name a few.
But like a recent one that I think like it needs to happen soon is I want to go ziplining.
Oh, ziplining.
Like I'm
is
scared
fun.
of heights like a motherfucker. Yet why do I want to do this to myself? But I do.
Because the adrenaline rush.
Like I'm scared of heights like a motherfucker. But I just want to like not die. Like I don't want to die like next year and then not having
Not
to
do it.
experience that. Like I just want to go
See.
ziplining, bitch.
That's
And I know it's here. Like it's here. Like it's in Charlotte. Fucking
There's a spot up here by Morganton.
You see what I'm saying? They're everywhere.
Yeah,
Asheville, like it's
Oh, hey,
everywhere.
and,
It's everywhere.
If you want to do it soon, I think Gio's trying to plan a trip to Gatlinburg,
Gatlinburg, North Carolina.
Tennessee.
Oh,
Where am I? North Carolina.
Another thing, I really want to go to the aquarium. Like I've always wanted to do
Okay,
that.
That's
The
not,
COVID sucks ass.
that's not a bucket list thing.
For me, it is because I don't really get out much.
Then shit. Well,
Okay,
It's
I
a
got
sad. It's a
Everybody's
sad
is different.
situation.
Everybody.
okay, I got one. I got one. I'll, before I die, which is soon,
Why
Shut
y'all
the
make
fuck
that shit?
up.
I want to write at least 5 minutes of jokes and do like a open mic.
Ooh, I know you do. I know you
And
do.
go up and
You
do.
need to
and
go to
do-
the fucking the fun house in Charlotte or
The
what
comedy
Those are
club.
the comedy club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Do like a
you should
open
do
mic
that.
open
night.
mic, open
Yes.
mic night.
I've told him 1,000 times that we would
I will
totally
bring
be there for him.
fans,
And we'd be there
I
for
will.
him. I mean, if
Just-
he fails, he
just-
fails. If he does good, he does good. I told him he just has to put himself out
Write better material than the shit you gave us a couple
The
months
first
back.
time?
Yes,
Don't wait till you're
'cause-
drunk as fuck to write your jokes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Write your shit sober, please, because your drunk jokes.
social butterfly.
No, your stage jokes when you're drunk are
Well, I never been on stage
they're
drunk.
cringe.
I think your thoughts are like way out there, so it's like when you hear them sober, you're kind of like.
It's like-
What do you mean?
Like, when- okay, see,
Hey, what
when-
about rape, guys?
No, no. It's
Like,
when
what
you
do you
say
mean?
your jokes, it's like, yeah, something, huh? Right? Get it?
But I think you get it.
Yeah.
You get it, like, cause you've already thought about it more. I feel like the reason why I feel like you need to be sober is because you really need to think about it and hearing yourself out loud, and you're like, wait, now saying this out loud, are the people like listening gonna get it? Because in your mind you get it because you already know where you're going with the idea. So
Right.
you're already like really deep into it. Like some of your jokes are like what you've already built off on.
I agree.
Like
And
you know,
honestly-
like maybe
So
set the
write-
set the scene first and,
write
and
sober.
speak it out loud, and then keep building those jokes. Because when we hear those jokes, is like something, a topic, that a conversation you already had in your mind that's already gone like
They're
10
like
minutes.
random.
Yeah, they're 10 minutes deep, and we're like,
That's a-
what? Like,
Yeah, I gotta learn how to- how
where'd
to-
you get this information from?
How to
You know
cut the
what?
fat out of it.
Like I've noticed too, like a lot that when you're telling like stories, like shit that's happened to you, shit you've been through, the way you tell it, it's like you're telling it in a funny way, and that shit fucking cracks me up whenever you're telling like shit that's happening.
So
to you,
my jokes
shit
are
you've
more of
been
a
through.
storyteller than a.
That's
Yeah,
what you need to do.
maybe
Yeah,
that's
Because when
probably
you're telling
your
the
thing.
shit that you've been through, and the way you tell them, dude, it cracks me the fuck
Yeah,
up.
you're a really good storyteller.
Yes.
So you could even have like simple experiences that happen, and then you could just
Just
exaggerate
the way
them.
you fucking tell them is
Yeah.
it's what fucking
Okay.
gets me laughing.
Just exaggerate
I like
them.
it. I like it.
Yeah, exaggerate them and make something simple that happened to you, and exaggerate it and make it funny.
Because
And
you
I feel
are
like
funny, dude. You
Yeah.
are fucking funny.
I
But
need
when
a-
you try to write jokes,
Yeah, it's
I'm
just
like,
kind of
oh
like
my
off the
God,
wall.
like,
You go from
it's like when you're watching something, and you have to change the channel because you don't want to like. You're like, oh my God. You're like embarrassed to watch it or something.
You have secondhand embarrassment.
Yes. You're like, oh my God, no, and then you change back to it, see if it got any better. And then it's like,
It just keeps
oh
getting worse.
God, what the hell's going on here? Nope, sorry, I gotta watch something else. I can't.
It's like 5 minutes of titty sweat stinks. she came into the room.
Seriously,
Well, yeah, that's what I want to do. I'll work on it.
that'd be dope. I love
That's
to
a
see
good
that.
bucket list.
Yep. Now,
Yeah,
for
that'd
me,
be really cool.
your idea, I'm gonna have to add that to my bucket list. 'cause
Alaska?
Yeah, that's a
I've
good
always
one.
That's a really good one.
Fuck it.
I've
I'm
always
scared.
loved that.
Me too.
But when we went to Outer Banks,
Oh yeah.
found out that they have skydiving there.
That was a bucket list for me though.
When we went
Going to the beach
they
out
have skydiving in the Outer Banks. So the next time we go to the Outer Banks, I'm gonna fucking do the skydiving.
Dude, they got skydiving in
That's
Charlotte.
fucking
Yeah, they have
scary.
skydiving in
But I'm gonna
Charlotte.
take advantage when we go to fucking Outer Banks again.
300 and
That's
something.
scary as fuck.
I'll do it with you. I will
Dope,
jump out that freaking
man.
plane. I'm gonna do it first. I'm gonna just go.
Do you do it with a person though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
someone's
Okay,
attached.
cool, cool,
Yeah,
cool,
but
cool,
you
cool,
get
cool.
to pick when you jump, or they'll push you.
Mhm.
I'ma just be like, "You ready?" I don't know
That's
if you
another
ready.
thing I
Hey,
kind of
I'm
feel like I
fucking
have
ready,
on the
dude.
bucket
Yeah,
list.
your person's gonna be like,
The dude's like,
"Bro,
hey, I haven't even put on our parachute yet.
I feel like I have one of those
Too
too.
bad. Fuck it.
Like, and it's a height thing for me, but like, why do I want to do these? Do you guys think it's like a weird thing?
No.
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 Like, why am I stupid, terrified of heights? I'm talking about like getting on the ladder makes me cringe.
I think
but
it's-
I want to do these things.
I
that
think
are,
it's
like,
you
The
want that,
adrenaline.
yeah. You want the adrenaline rush.
The fear.
You want that,
yeah.
what's that, what are these words you were using? You want that
Endorphins.
serotonin?
The Oxycontin.
You want
I
the
mean,
Oxycontin?
I think
The
she
Roxy's.
wants. I think she wants endorphin.
The dopamine?
Dopamine and endorphin. That's
You
what
want
the hell you
something.
I don't
But
know.
yeah.
I guess I need it.
Cause like I know I think we talked about this in a different episode, or maybe I just talked about this with y'all. But whenever I would go to Carowinds with my friend, she would always want to do drop zone, and I hate it. I hate it now with a
I still do.
passion.
Just thinking about it.
And standing in line and going up, but as soon as I would come down and I'd be like, you know, in the movies. When you see the main character walking away from like this big crash, this big
Yeah.
explosion.
Oh,
When-
like in that movie,
yeah.
Watch with the little girl.
With the
and-
little girl.
Yeah.
and
Whenever
that bald fucker from
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
whenever I walked away from that ride after I did everything, it was like that big explosion was
Behind
going
you?
on behind
You
me.
feel
and I
like
was-
the badass. You were
Yeah.
like walking
You're
in
like,
slow
see that
motion.
yeah, I was
That was
walking in
me.
slow motion. I had like some cool sunglasses apparently in my mind. I
Everything
felt
went
like,
in slow motion.
yeah, and I felt
There
like
was
the
fucking
fucking
doves
shit.
flying behind
Yeah.
you.
That is peak. For me,
Yeah.
it's weird because talking to you guys about it right now, but thinking about it actually happening makes my hands sweat. Like, like I'm.
But that's how it's gonna be though.
But I want it. Still want it.
That's how it's gonna be though. The whole ride over there,
But
the
it's-
whole sitting there, the whole getting ready.
It's-
Even while it's happening, you're gonna be like, why? And then you're gonna finish it, and you're gonna be like, fuck yeah.
But it's funny though, because I can picture Donnie doing that whole badass scene walking right, like
Right?
doom,
For real.
doom, doom. But
Me
you gotta
too.
you gotta keep following her. She like walking to the bathroom because she like shit her pants. It was like the best wipe she's ever took.
It's like a slow motion, and then I run to the nearest trash can, and I'm like, bleh.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's true. No, but honestly, I feel like Vicky just said that getting on a ladder is scary. I literally am more terrified of climbing a ladder to clean my gutters than I am of climbing a mountain and like looking over the edge of the rock. I swear, I don't know why.
Oh no.
But I can literally, I've taken some pictures of just me like right there at the edge of the mountain on this rock that's like hanging out, just sitting there looking at the view, and I'm perfectly fine. But as long as I like climb up my ladder to clean my gutters, I'm like, I have to hold on to something because I'm gonna die.
It's, yeah,
What
but
the fuck?
I feel like
I think
it's-
when
I
we
know
went
what you're talking
hiking,
about.
you guys, I was
know what
like
you're talking
terrified. Terrified.
Because I can get up on I can be up high and look down just like you said, but when it comes to like the thing about being up high, even though you're not that far from the fucking floor, what you're fucking thinking about is that if you fucking fall, you're gonna fall to that fucking floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
It's gonna no. Like if you're on a fucking ladder, it's just gonna fucking hurt. You're gonna break a bone or something. But like when you're the fuck up high, like on a fucking rock, and you're looking at everything, you're just taking everything in, and it fucking looks amazing. You're not really worried about
falling
down.
feet
It's like it balances out. Whenever you're on a ladder, you're like, all this for what? Because now I'm just in pain, and all I did was get to this like 12 feet.
I got on this fucking ladder to put up some lights, and now I got a fucking broken arm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But whenever you're up on a mountain, you're like, it was worth it.
Fuck yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
like,
If I die, I die.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah, I'm gonna die happy.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
But when
Even as I'm
we
going
went
down, I'm
hiking,
taking- I'm gonna
if y'all
take
remember, it was a shit show. I was scared the whole fucking time. Like I was dying. Like
When?
when we went hiking, we went with all of us.
Where did we
all of
go?
us here.
We went to that thing you
To,
took us to. You took us.
The caverns.
To the gorge.
The gorge.
The
That was
gorge.
beautiful.
It was amazing, but like when I was hiking, like I just felt like because I am scared of heights, y'all. Like I really am. Like and anything that we did, I feel like I could just pretty much plummet and like break a leg or an arm. Like I was like the whole time, like I was scared because I thought I was gonna like hurt myself,
Dear Lord.
and that's why I was just anxious the whole trip, and it was shitty because I was just anxious and anxious and anxious, and you kept being like. You kept helping me, but you were like, "Oh, you're being a little bitch," and I'm just like, because I'm scared of heights, and like I feel like I'm gonna
You
fucking
looked
fall.
Like you need an oxygen tank.
Yes,
Half
like,
of the way
I was
back
so
to the car.
scared. I was so
I
scared.
know. And she wanted me to go, and I was like, bro.
Oh no, yeah, that trip was like horrible. Like I
was
am
it.
not. I,
Look, she
I
was
might be
having
small,
trouble,
but I'm not in shape in any
but-
way.
You know, you remember those stairs going up the stairs? Yo, Miss Thing over here, fucking got them stairs. She's like, I got this shit.
Yeah, but she's in
like,
shape.
first step, third step,
Yeah.
fifth step. She was skipping a step. And when I was going
It's
up
a
them
booty
bitches,
exercise.
when I was going up them stairs, I was like, fucking
That's
grabbing on the
dope.
rail.
You're in shape, bitch.
Oh my god.
That's how I felt the last
What the
time when it was
fuck?
just me and you when I got that ticket.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
She was just going, and then Karen had the fucking nerve to be talking and going up like vertically,
I'm
making conversation. She's
Donnie's
like,
like,
And you're like, I
Shut
can
up.
barely walk and talk. Excuse me.
no, I can barely walk and breathe. She was just having straight up conversations like, yeah, so yesterday I did this and this. Oh, what do you think about this? Like, it would be something so simple, like, oh, what do you think about, like,
Cheers to my lungs.
Yeah.
yeah, she'd be like, oh, so,
And how were you like?
I was like,
Shut the fuck up.
yeah, I think that's great. No, that's so cool. Yeah, I think I would really love to do that. Like,
I kept offering her water, okay?
she would stop and she's like, here, drink some water.
I don't need water. I need fucking air.
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
And for me to second that, y'all, I smoke cigarettes, and I've been smoking. I'm 34. I've been smoking cigarettes since I was like 15 years old. So like, I have like hella smoker lungs. So like, I could barely breathe like walking up fucking stairs as it is.
Karen was like, let's get
point
these mighty
blank.
more endorphins,
Yeah.
power, whatever
Yes.
the fuck they are.
So,
Let's get them pumping.
All I know is what kept me going. I was like, I'm not about to embarrass my fucking self, and Karen, I'm not about to put Karen in this situation where she has to call the fucking
911.
ambulance.
Yeah, that's how I felt with y'all. I was like, I'm gonna
not
die,
fucking
y'all. I'm
doing
gonna
this.
die.
I'm like, I hope, but low key, I was like, I hope Karen has one of those
CPR classes?
You got
no,
it.
what's those guns? A flare gun.
flare
Like,
gun.
Low key, I was like, I really hope she has a flare gun in her backpack, because if anything happens, I know we have no signal up here. So hopefully she got a flare gun, because I'm going to try and make it, but no promises.
She doesn't
Yeah.
have a flare gun. She better know how
That's
to
how I
fucking
feel
do
with.
smoke
That's how I
you
feel
know.
with you. I feel like you got
That
all the
makes me
lungs.
feel good. That makes it feel good.
You have all the lungs, bitch.
I've been told that
I'm a
like
smoker. I might be small, but I don't got them lungs.
It's just
All right, we're
Like
gonna
I just don't.
we're gonna jump into another question and then take a little break, and then we're gonna go into another segment. Another segment. Okay.
next question.
Next question. This is a good one. We might go a little longer today because this question is a good one. Which was the best decade of music?
Oof.
Como los 2000 y 10, I think, when reggaeton was like Alex y Fido. That was my.
See, we're gonna have genres now.
Yeah. Alex y Fido, reggaeton.
We said
that was,
decade.
The best decade of music.
Decade,
it can be
not genre.
It can be all the genres.
But no,
within-
if that's where you're feeling it, if
Yeah.
that's where you felt it,
That's where I
the
felt it.
best.
mine hands down.
For me, it's the 90s,
90s.
bitch. 90s all the
I'm probably
motherfucking
gonna say
way.
the 90s.
90s. Same here.
But we really gotta appreciate where it all started. Back when Beethoven was
Yeah.
without him and his peoples, or
We wouldn't
people,
have shit,
we wouldn't have shit.
bitch.
And he was deaf. I don't know how he was deaf. I don't know how the fuck he made such beautiful music.
Parts.
He had no ear. One ear was
Well,
missing.
that's you talking about Van Gogh.
Oh, is that what that
cut
was?
his ear off.
Hey, it was the same era. Okay.
Van Gogh's a painter, bro.
No, but Beethoven
painted
used to be able to
beautiful
hear, right?
paintings.
He used to be able to hear, and then he lost hearing,
Excuse me. Oh,
and he was
damn it.
able to.
Producer. Who fucking didn't have an ear?
Fact check.
He's like, I'm not checking shit.
Oh, that was Mozart.
And he was able to.
Beethoven? No, it wasn't Beethoven.
I don't know who it was, but he was able to like remember the sound of each key, so
Yeah.
that's why he was able to keep. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making.
Okay, see, now I have to
Maybe-
Google this shit.
Maybe I heard this in a dream I had.
That's amazing. But okay, so 90s.
Yeah, but you know what? song-
90s for me.
90s. I say 90s because the R&B, the hip hop, the rock,
like the
punk,
grunge, the grunge punk.
all that stuff was amazing in the 90s.
Just everything.
Everything, the rock, everything. Yeah, the drugs.
The what? The
I was
the
too
drugs.
young for that.
All the best bands came out in the fucking 90s.
Oh wait, hold
Late
on.
90s.
Actually, my drug use started in.
Oh, my
90... No, actually, oh my bad. It started in 2000. So, the 90s were great.
90s.
But I
Drug
think
use-
for me, 90s is because that's when I got into music, because I was born in the 90s, so I started listening to music in the 90s, and that's what had me like fall in love with music.
You were born in the 90s, but you were born in like in the middle of the 90s, and
She was born in 93. That's
I know.
not considered the middle.
it's not even the middle. It's actually not even the middle.
That's the beginning.
You're
The
right.
beginning, hella the beginning.
But
And
see, since you
didn't
guys,
grow up. Go
but
ahead.
since you guys are older than me, it was like. And whenever I was exposed to music, I was exposed to like the good stuff
Us
y'all were
first.
listening to.
And that's so crazy.
Like, I was
to me.
exposed to the good shit from the
Yes,
get.
from the get, because like
I was
if you
not.
talk about what you grew up with, you didn't grow up to any of the shit that you actually like. Like all the shit that you like is like
A lot of
not
it's
even
before.
your fucking era, and I love that shit. I fucking love it because it wasn't your era. Like you were exposed to it, and I love that shit. Like hard, I love that shit because it was shit
That's all
that I
y'all's
was.
fault.
90.
Mhm.
But
I
yeah,
love
we
it
all
so
can
much.
agree the delegation of the Olla de Frijoles, 90s the best decade.
It was.
All right,
It just was.
We're gonna take a small breather here, and we'll be right back with the episode. Welcome back, Beaners, to the Olla de Frijoles. We're trying another segment today, and it's called Donnie's Rant.
Donnie's Rants.
What do you got to rant about today, Donnie?
I have plenty to rant about, but I'm a little confused about this topic. Can my rants be good rants, or do they all have to be bad?
it doesn't
They could be
matter.
great rants.
Whatever you're feeling inside, just let
Yeah,
it out.
it's just a rant.
Okay. Well, I already knew this was coming. This was a long time coming for me, and even after it happened, I still wasn't ready. I still wasn't ready.
Just let it out.
But I just didn't want to believe it. I just didn't want to believe it. But they took the fucking Office off Netflix.
So it's
No,
already
they didn't.
it's already gone.
It's gone.
Yes.
When did you take it off?
Fuck.
I guess the beginning, like midnight of December 31st, when everyone was like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year, and then that minute And then I don't know, cause when I got on my Netflix account, and then I still had the picture of Michael Scott
Yeah.
sitting at his office, and I was like, yeah, that's what I want to watch. And then they're like, no, this is just not available anymore. And I didn't want to believe it. But it's gone.
Bro.
And
We're gonna make a petition. I'm a
Fucking no.
fucking
look,
Netflix.
I was in a Facebook group I was in a Facebook group for The Office, for people like me that just enjoy it. And like I would watch it almost every day. I would get ready for work in the morning, and The Office would be playing in the background, and I wouldn't even have to watch it, and I would listen to the dialogue, and that was it, because I'd be picturing it in my mind. I knew exactly, like, all the hand movements and the lines that were about
Because
to
you
come.
watched this.
Oh, yeah, I've watched it from beginning to end.
1,000 times.
Yeah, like 1,000 times.
We used to watch it here a lot too, because if you listen really, really closely to the other podcasts, you'll hear the. But this has happened to me one time before too.
What?
This is years ago when they took off My Name is Earl. They took it off on Netflix, and I follow them on. I have a fan page for My Name is Earl too.
They just took Dexter off on the 30th or the 31st.
Did y'all finish watching it?
We sure did, but I'm saying they do this shit often. Netflix
Free 99.
does this all the time.
Sure is.
But I don't know, just The Office was just like my thing. That was like, it was in part of like my daily routine where I would have it as like background noise. And you know, people usually have background noise, whether it's music or whatever it is that they're doing on a day-to-day basis. And Netflix was that for me. And then whenever I had the time to sit down and watch it, I would watch it even though I had already watched that episode like a bajillion times. And it's just gone from my life. Just like that.
I bet that actually feels kind of like emotionally like there's a
Yeah.
hole.
It feels weird because they had a lot of seasons. I can't remember off the top of my head how many seasons they had. But even though they were only like 30 minutes long, I couldn't go through just one season when I had it as background music. Like, so there was so many seasons where I could just play it continuously for a while, and then it would start back from the beginning. So I don't have a show like that now. I guess what I have now, which is only 6 seasons, I think, is Schitt's Creek, which is a really good show,
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
but it doesn't hold the same place in my heart
Office.
like The Office.
But why do they do that? They got a bunch of dumb shit on Netflix, anyways.
They do.
Like shit they can fucking nobody even watches. Just take that other shit off.
Right?
And I don't know how it works. Where
Like I said,
it's-
it does work like that because, like I
no, they
said,
don't want to pay the royalties no more?
Dexter was
No,
on there for
no,
the longest, and now
because-
it's gone.
Because, like I said, I still have them on Facebook, and then I follow, like,
No, but I'm saying the reason why they take it off.
But they didn't take it off. They took it off in the United States because I also, like I said, I follow the Facebook group, and then I follow a hashtag The Office on Instagram. And in both of those, there's different countries that didn't have The Office before on Netflix, and now they have it on Netflix in other countries.
Oh, well, that's an easy fix. It's I wish it would sponsor us, but it's a thing that I hear on other podcasts. It's called VPN.
What is that?
It's a look it up. It's an app, VPN. You can get it, and then you can get other countries' Netflixes and Hulus and stuff like that.
What the fuck?
You have
Yeah,
to pay
and I
for
think
it?
it's
Like UK and stuff.
yeah.
The reason why they're not playing The Office here is because they lost the licensing here in the United States.
Why? So is like a different platform gonna pay for it?
Because, you know, like...
Because you know
if
the
were
Office started
in-
like somewhere else.
If you were in the UK right now, you could probably still watch The Office on Netflix. It just depends where you are, but as for, like, right now, the US doesn't have licensing to The Office because obviously The Office it's a NBC network show.
Yeah, they have to
So,
pay.
Yeah.
They have to pay.
So they're like, nah, we ain't
Well,
gonna pay for
me
it.
and my Facebook group are really highly upset, and we paid. Johnny paid for all of us here, and now I'm telling Johnny cancel that shit, and we're gonna write an email. We're gonna write an email
No,
to
do what
Netflix.
do what I told you. Get that It's called a VPN.
But it was just.
I'll have to get the whole name for you. It's a VPN, and I think it's free if I'm not mistaken.
But it was also like a big convenience for me because I would just turn on my TV, I would hit Netflix, and then it was already on my continue watching. And I feel like it's just, it was more a convenience thing, I guess. And
We can all just pitch in and get her the digital version of the whole series.
no, it's not the same. I want it on Netflix.
The rent has to do with Netflix taking it off.
Fucking
Yeah,
Netflix.
yeah, that's what my problem is.
Take off that
Okay.
stupid ass
Yeah.
fucking
Next
Sabrina.
rant. What is it?
Stupid
Wait,
ass Sabrina show.
Don't.
I tried watching that. Is it good?
Yes,
I love
is.
it.
How dare you?
I love it.
Or the stupid fucking.
What?
I said stupid ass Sabrina.
Take off
show.
that. What was that one
Excuse
show
me?
that you said? Who the fuck is watching this?
Oh, Coco Melon?
Yeah, take that shit
Take
off.
that shit
No,
off.
for
I
real.
don't fucking
Who's
know.
watching that?
No, I
I
mean,
swear it's fucking Geo.
It
No,
can't
it's a
be. There's
kid
no
show.
way. Yeah, it's a kid show.
Geo.
It
Look,
can't be though.
listen.
Take all the stupid fucking cartoons like the anime and all that. Fuck that shit.
Hey,
Take
whoa,
it
whoa,
I'm playing, I'm playing.
Whoa,
I'm playing.
whoa.
You
Slow
heard a
your
lot
roll
of people's
there.
feelings just
Yeah,
now.
yeah, it was a joke. Bad joke. Okay, go. What's your other rant?
Look, I'm gonna get on the Netflix account on my computer and I'm gonna log everyone
Do
out
it.
because I think my ex-boyfriend is still using your Netflix account and I'm about to
Oh,
log him
that's
the
the case,
fuck
then
out.
yes.
ooh.
Who?
No,
No, don't
just
say
ask
who.
him to reset the password and make it all the devices.
No, but we still
sign
gotta
up.
log out.
Yeah, I
You
did.
still have to
I
log
did.
people out.
No,
What do you
I
think?
did, but I
only
didn't click
person
on the
I got.
Yeah,
option
the
to
only
log
thing.
everything
And
off.
we
That's
to
what
log
you
him
need to
the fuck
do.
out.
Did
Yeah.
you hear? He just.
When I reset I could have done it, but you can go on
No,
there.
I'm
and-
about to do it.
No.
I can do it on my
Yeah,
laptop.
you
'cause
can
I've
go
done it
on there.
before.
You can go on the account and actually log everybody off.
You guys are gonna have to.
No.
And I already changed the
log
password.
him. Log him out.
No, you can't just log.
Damn it! We have like 1, 2, 3, 4. I have
Well,
like
All you have to
7
do is log back
devices.
on.
I'm
You
gonna
just
have to do
log
it on
back
my
in.
phone. I'm gonna have to do it on my TV. I'm gonna have to do the TV in the kitchen. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to do it on my laptop. I'm gonna do it on my iPad.
Pinche.
Pinche wey,
I
puta
just want to do it for
madre.
that one person.
Mother.
And
Does it start with a J?
Yeah.
and he's probably listening to our podcast.
Jackass.
You think so?
Jackass.
You think
Yeah.
he's listening to this shit?
Jackass
Nah.
bitch.
Okay, what's
You
your
really
second
think
rant?
he's still on that shit?
Yeah, because you don't get logged off unless you physically log out. Even right now, when Johnny changes password so you can log in,
What was he logged into though? Like a television or
his
like
Xbox.
Fuck Xbox. Log his ass off. This is a PlayStation house.
Yes.
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 Except
Okay.
for the fucking Xbox that was
Second
in that
rant.
room.
Excuse me.
Nice.
My
Was.
second rant
was.
is why didn't anyone ever told me that you can make oatmeal savory?
Yes, queen.
Because like I was saying earlier, breakfast is an excuse to eat sweets. You eat pancake. Pancake has the word cake in it. You could pretty much be eating cake in the morning.
I do eat cake in the morning.
And if you want
I
to,
eat
you
cheesecake.
should. If you want to, you should. I have nothing against people eating
Two
sweets for
slices of
breakfast.
cheesecake in the morning.
If you want to eat a box of cookies, if you want to eat some cake, cheesecake, if you want to make
Cheesecake.
if you want to make yourself a little creme brulee in the morning,
Oh, my
do
Lord.
it. But I'm not a sweets person, so why didn't anyone tell me I had the savory, healthy alternative to make oatmeal savory?
So how do you make it savory? What is your advice on making? Because this is the first time I ever hear about making oatmeal savory. Every time I make it, I add like sweet stuff to it.
So yesterday
Wait,
and
by
today,
savory, what do you mean?
savory like not sweet. You make
Like
it like
salty.
Like
Yeah.
salty.
Salty.
Oh, like we're in Boston. Salty.
yeah, salty.
Okay.
So yesterday, since I did have it with me and I used the rest of it, I had chicken broth. So I put chicken broth in a pot and I boiled it, and I threw the oatmeal in there, and it did make it salty.
Okay.
And then after that, I put a fried egg, and avocado, and cheese.
That sounds
And oatmeal.
That sounds amazing.
And oatmeal, yeah. And at first, I thought it was going to be disgusting because I've only ever had oatmeal with, like, milk and water, but then I put, like, strawberry, like, pieces or, like, sugar and banana and things like that.
Yeah.
And then today I did, like, the opposite. I used, like, chicken broth. Or you can use any kind of broth. If you're vegetarian, you can
I'm
use,
gonna fucking
like...
put a North Squeeze on it.
I did today.
Oh, did you?
I did today because I used the last of my chicken broth yesterday. So today, I had water. Obviously, I have water. I had water, and then I put North Suiza, I put pepper, and then I put a little bit of garlic powder. And then I just put cheese. And that was it. And it was really good. Just with that.
Damn.
Just with the seasonings, the oatmeal and cheese.
Thanks for inviting me for breakfast to your house. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's freaking lit.
Fucking over Redenbacher.
It's Quaker.
Oh yeah, that's
Quaker.
Never trust a guy that wears the same hat for 75 years, like I said. Dirty motherfucker.
Do you know there's hat cleaners?
No.
Are you
There's,
trying
like,
to say
this
that
thing.
he cleans his hat all the time? That's why it's okay?
No, but
I
you know
don't-
my mom would probably find a way to clean the hat. She always find. You remember Full House? In Full House, you know how Danny Tanner cleaned everything?
Yep.
And then there's that one episode where he's cleaning his vacuum cleaner.
What the fuck?
I feel like that's my mom.
Was he vacuuming his vacuum cleaner?
Because you know my... I think he was. I don't remember. But my mom cleans, like... this is the only person, and maybe this is just like an unspoken thing that people do, but my mom cleans out the garbage cans.
Oh, I do that.
You do that? Is that
Yes.
something
It's a
that
thing.
everybody does?
I do that.
Well, I didn't know that, and I just thought that was really
But see,
weird.
now it makes sense because now that I'm older and I know Bob Saget's life, he was a really big cokehead.
I don't know who
So that's why he was always fucking cleaning, like, because he was always fucking coked
Did you ever
out.
watch Full House?
No.
He was always coked out trying to fucking clean everything.
Well, I'm not coked out, but when I get stressed out, I stress clean. Everything gets cleaned.
Do you get stressed out a lot?
Sometimes.
So your house stays
Can
clean.
you come to my house and get
There was
stressed?
this one time. No, seriously, no. Can I tell you? Listen, this is off topic, but there was
only have
like one of the
6 years.
first times I got high. This was back in high school. Literally, I got high and then I started freaking out and I started washing dishes. So I was at this random. Well, it wasn't a random, but it was like a friend's house. So I cleaned all of the dishes in the kitchen, and it was like one of my guy friends. And so when his mom got home, he got complimented and thanked and all kinds of shit.
He did.
And you were like,
And it was me.
You're
It
like,
was me who got high and cleaned all the kitchen.
Like,
but you know, I don't think that's weird because I don't like to get high anymore. So when I do get high, which is really rare, I like to be doing something.
Right.
I don't
Yes,
like to.
I love it.
Yeah,
Me too.
I
Sorry, you guys.
I don't like to just sit. I can't just sit there because I get really anxious. I get really paranoid. But like you said, like honestly,
so is that
if we
the
were,
trick?
yeah, if you
Just wash
if
the
you were to be
dishes.
like, if you were like, hey, let's
Hmm.
smoke, and I'd be like, okay.
Aw.
When I'm talking about myself, though, okay, let me elaborate for this one. I'm sorry, you guys, but like at nighttime, if I smoke at nighttime, then that's like my time. And then yeah, I'm still doing shit, but like it's more for me to like relax.
So what
And
do
I
you
only
do?
smoke at night.
So what do you do?
I only smoke at night.
Do you clean?
And you can relax.
Yeah.
No, I can
Well, me
smoke at
too.
night, and I'm like, I gotta do something.
No.
I
So
Bro.
if you guys ever want to invite me over and be like, let's smoke, I'll be like, ooh, okay, but can we do something? Be like,
you
let's
wanna
clean
my
Oh.
house?
I'd probably be like,
Oh.
please, yes, I can't just sit here.
Yeah,
I
let's
gotta
clean my
do
house.
something, please,
No, let's
anything.
cook.
In it.
Let's cook.
Even then, I feel like I wouldn't have the patience to just sit there and chop. It needs something that's like, go,
You have
go,
to go
go,
from
go,
here
go, go,
to
go,
here
go,
to
The
go.
here.
last time I did that specifically, I smoked like a whole blunt before I went and raked all of my leaves.
Did you try to smoke them?
Hell yeah.
No, but seriously, by the time I was done, the effect was completely gone.
She was like, I
but-
rolled the biggest blunt
Oh,
in
it
the
was
world.
done. No, and that day I also went down to the basement and was waterproofing it, and there was like 6 spiders all over the wall. So I kind of freaked out. So I went upstairs and I smoked another blunt. And I'm like, okay, now
I'm
you're
ready.
Now you're brave.
Fuck that, no. I don't think I could
Just fucking
smoke
down there
me. I
smoking
don't
a
think I
blunt,
could smoke
like-
myself out of some spiders.
Girl, I don't
Like,
have
hey,
nobody to
it's
do it
Bitsy.
for me.
You want to hit
I
this?
gotta do this shit. I gotta do it.
It's a bitsy.
So
Here,
I got
take a
it.
hit. Take
Yep,
a
So
hit.
maybe that's what I need to do when I gotta clean my room.
Just get high.
Get high.
Just get high.
And
Do
clean.
it. Yeah.
Well, you still got that bud, right?
Yeah, but I don't
Oh,
have
okay.
nothing to smoke it out of.
We don't have
Go to my
no.
house. You can smoke it there.
He smokes
There's-
dabs.
I said take your weed. You can smoke
Oh.
it there.
We don't have any illegal substances.
Paraphernalia or any kind of anything.
All right, guys. With that being said, spiders and itsy bitsies and dabs and all that stuff,
And blunts.
this concludes our episode for today. I hope you enjoyed it. You can find us all on
IG.
IG, and it's on the description below.
Yes.
So everybody say bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
See you guys.
Sayonara.
And how we like to say it in the pod, we keep it we keep it brown, proud,
Crazy and wild.
and you fuck with one bean, you fuck with the whole burrito. Peace out. Peace out, motherfuckers.
Peace.
Bye.